Today's host speaking, Dr. Secretaryship.
Platform provides us the opportunity to explore the interplay between digital technologies and management practices, uncovering new insights and solutions to the challenges of a rapidly evolving business environment. Let us embark on this journey of innovation and collaboration where digitalization drives strategy and visionary management shapes the future of commerce. On that note, let us now stand in silence as we start this blessed day with a prayer song.
We give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because He's given Jesus Christ, His Son. Give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because He's given Jesus Christ, His Son. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich because of what the Lord has done for us. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich because of what the Lord has done for us. Give thanks.
May I now invite Mrs. Clara, Head Department of Commerce, to welcome the gathering.
A very good morning to one and all. It is with great pride and delight that I extend a warm welcome to each of you to this esteemed national conference on reimagining commerce and management in the age of digitalization. This conference brings together an inspiring assembly of scholars, researchers, professionals, and students to engage in thoughtful deliberations on the transformative influence of digitalization in the realms of commerce and management. At a time when technology is reshaping business landscapes and redefining managerial practices, this platform serves as a vital space for sharing knowledge, exchanging innovative perspectives, and exploring sustainable strategies to navigate the future. At the very outset, it is my profound honor and privilege to welcome our chairperson, Reverend Mother Dr. Lima Rosario, the cornerstone of strength and vision of St.Anne's Arts and Science College. A true visionary, an exceptional administrator, and a dedicated educationist, Mother has been the visionary force behind the growth and distinction of our institution. Her wisdom, compassion, and steadfast commitment to academic excellence, coupled with her deep sense of social responsibility, have inspired generation of learners and educators. Mother's remarkable service to education has been honored with several prestigious awards, including the Best Educationist Award 2019, the Lifetime Education Excellence Award by the International Business Council, the International Achievement Award for Education Development from Moscow, the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Education Excellence Award by the Indian Solidarity Council, and the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Novel Research Academy, Puducherry, each a testament to her steadfast commitment and lasting impact on the field of education. Mother's profound belief in the power of knowledge, innovation, and human values resonates perfectly with the theme of this national conference, Reimagining Commerce and Management in the Age of Digitalization. Under her inspiring leadership, St.Anne's Arts and Science College has emerged as a center of academic excellence and forward-thinking education, preparing students to meet the challenges of a rapidly transforming digital era with competence, integrity, and vision. With heartfelt gratitude and deepest respect, we extend to you a warmest welcome. It is with great pride that I welcome our chief guest, Dr. P. Natarajan, Head of Department of Commerce, School of Management, Pondicherry University. With over 35 years of teaching and research, he has guided numerous MPhil and PhD scholars, published extensively, and mentored students now in prestigious institutions across India. A recipient of the UWA Lifetime Achievement Award and Pondicherry University's Best Teacher Award, he has also pioneered innovative programs including online MBA initiatives and international collaborations. A scholar, mentor, and visionary, Professor Natarajan continues to shape commerce and management education in the country. We warmly welcome him to this national conference and look forward to his valuable insights. A heartfelt welcome to our esteemed principal, Dr. I. Annamal Arpudameri, whose insightful guidance and devoted stewardship shape and uplift our institution. We are truly honored and delighted to have your presence with us today, ma'am. Your leadership motivates us to achieve greater heights and uphold the values of our institution. It is with great pleasure that I warmly welcome our Dean of College Development, Srimati Benedict Kumari, a remarkable academician and administrator whose foresight and dedication continue to enrich and empower our institution. We are truly honored to have you with us today. Your guidance inspires us to pursue excellence in all our endeavors. It is a pleasure to extend a warm welcome to Srimati Archana, Public Relations Officer and Chair of the Accessibility Vertical at Young Indians Chennai C2. Through her pioneering contributions, she has successfully bridged the gap between academia and industry, creating valuable opportunities for student growth and empowerment. Her innovative efforts have transformed our college into a tech-savvy, student-friendly environment, fostering both learning and creativity. We are honored to welcome Dr. Murugesan, college advisor and NAC peer team member, whose extensive expertise and discerning guidance have greatly contributed to advancing academic excellence across institutions. His thoughtful insights and dedicated mentorship continue to inspire both educators and students. We feel truly privileged to have the opportunity to benefit from his wisdom and experience. We are privileged to welcome Dr. Padmaja Priyadarshini, a distinguished academician, entrepreneur, and corporate trainer. With multiple postgraduate degrees, an MPhil in international business, and a PhD in women entrepreneurship, she blends scholarly expertise with a decade of industry and entrepreneurial experience as Managing Director of Home Plan Guru Civil Consultants Private Limited. She is a co-author of International Economics with the Nobel laureates and a statistical consultant for international universities and a trainer for military cadets. A recipient of numerous awards, including Emerging Entrepreneur Award 2015 and Women of Inspiration 2024. She is also a celebrated athlete and serves as non-executive and independent director in leading companies. Today, we are honored to have with us Dr. R. Meghala, an accomplished academician with over 15 years of experience in teaching and research. As an assistant professor of commerce, she has contributed immensely to higher education through her expertise, publications, and service in various academic roles. Beyond teaching, she has been an inspiring mentor, a resource person in national level programs, and an active contributor to academic committees. We are delighted to have her with us today and look forward to her valuable insights. We are honored to welcome the academicians, research scholars, and postgraduate students from colleges who have joined us today. We are truly proud of their contributions and privileged to have such dedicated scholars among us. The conference is further enriched by the invaluable contributions of our esteemed sisters of the congregation. Their support is of great strength and motivation. A warm and hearty welcome to dedicated faculty members, the non-teaching staff, our diligent technical and support teams, as well as all participants and students. Your presence, engagement, and active participation infuse this academic gathering with energy, purpose, and a spirit of collaboration. Truly, this conference on reimagining commerce and management in the age of digitalization comes at a moment both timely and transformative, inspiring us to envision and shape the future of the field. Once again, I extend a warm and wholehearted welcome to each one of you. May this national conference be a truly enriching and inspiring experience for us all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for that earnest welcome. As part of St. Anne's tradition, we would like to felicitate our guest for today's conference. May I now request Dr. Murugesan, College Advisor and NAC peer team member, to felicitate our chief guest, Dr. P. Natarajan, Head Department of Commerce, School of Management, Pondicherry University, with a shawl and a memento. In gratitude, let us give them a big round of applause. I now request Dr. I. Annamal Arpudamari, the principal of the college, to felicitate Dr. B.N. Padmaja Priyadarshini, researcher, statistician, entrepreneur, and managing director of Home Plan Guru Civil Consultations Private Limited. May I now request Srimati Benedict Kumari, the Dean of College Development, to felicitate Dr. R. Meghala, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, SDNB Vaishnav College for Women, Krompet. Thank you, dignitaries. Invite Ms. Vanmadi, Head Department of Corporate Secretaryship, to introduce the chief guest for the day.
A very good morning to all. It is a privilege to introduce our esteemed chief guest, Dr. P. Natarajan, a senior professor of Pondicherry University, serving with distinction since 2006. He holds a PhD in Commerce from Alagappa University, Karaikudi, along with an MBA in Finance and an MA in Personal Management and Industrial Relations. With over 3 decades of postgraduate teaching experience, he has significantly contributed to higher education through his dedicated teaching in MCOM, MBA, and MPhil programs. Professor Natarajan has an exceptional research record, having guided 60 MPhil scholars, 24 PhD candidates, and nearly 450 postgraduates, while currently supervising 6 doctoral scholars. He has published 132 research papers in reputed national and international journals and several articles in leading English dailies. His research impact is reflected in his ResearchGate H index of 15, Google Scholar H index of 10, and over 750 citations. Many of his scholars serve in prestigious institutions such as IIMs, central universities, reputed B schools, and renowned private universities. In addition to teaching and research, Dr. Natarajan has rendered notable service in academic and administrative roles. He has served as examiner for UPSC Civil Service Examination, NAC peer team member and coordinator, professor and head of commerce Finance Officer and Director, Directorate of Distance Education, Pondicherry University. Earlier at Alagappa University, he held key positions such as University NSS Coordinator, Red Cross Zonal Coordinator, and Additional Controller of Examinations. His contributions extended to various committees and innovative at the university and government levels. Professor Nagarajan's excellence has been recognized with several awards, including the UWA Lifetime Achievement Award, Best NSS Officer Award, Holy Faith Award, Sri Kanchi Kamakodi Pedam, Best Teacher Award, Pondicherry University, and the Distinguished Alumni Award, Annamalai University. He has also introduced institutional collaborations, introducing an MOU for online MBA programs at Pondicherry University, an MOU with ACCA London, and innovative programs such as a PG Diploma and a MBA in Project Management at Alagappa University. At present, he serves as Head, Department of Commerce, School of Management, Pondicherry University, continuing his invaluable contributions to teaching, research, and academic leadership. We are truly honored to have such a dynamic and accomplished individual with us today, and we look forward to hear from him as he shares his invaluable insights and experience. Please join me in welcoming Professor Dr. P. Natarajan.
Dr. P. Natarajan, Head Department of Commerce, School of Management, Pondicherry University, to deliver the presidential address.
Good morning. Good morning, one and all. Are you happy? So now only started, sir. We'll be happy. I'm Professor Natarajan, presently Dean, School of Management, Pondicherry University, as well as Directorate of Distance Education, Pondicherry University. I have completed more than 37 years of experience and had an opportunity to serve for State University 18 years, Alagappa University, which is A++ University. I served there 18 years, first half of my service. Then second half of my service come to Pondicherry University. Here also I am completing around 20 years, nearing 20 years I am going to complete here. So this is how my profile goes. Sir, she think, sir, don't you retire? Like that she is asking, no? So fortunately, thank God, we have 65 years of retirement age. So I have 2 more years of service. So with that, definitely I can do my wonders, do my best for the betterment of commerce and management students. So in fact, the moment when I get a call from my good old friend, nearly 40 years friend, no? So that is seen by seeing your head, sir. So 40 years old friend, Dr. Murugesan, we have a close association. And really, you feel happy, now with your friends. So I am seeing him like that after 40 years. And while traveling from Kar Thiruvanmayur to here, I have introduced around half a dozen our friends to him. He was much delighted while seeing all the 6 friends with whom he talked. They have studied with us some 40 years ago, 84, 86 Annamalai University batch. So still we are proud of having an association with them. And in that way, Murugesan is very vibrant and trying to help many academic institutions in the colleges in and around Chennai. So first of all, the revered mother, Dr. Lima Rosario, the leader of this great institution and chairperson. And then most respected principal of the great institution, Dr. Annammal Arpudasamy, who seems to be Arpudameri. So Annammal Arpudameri, who seems to be very simple and humble, but he is a very dynamic principal, it seems. And then the Dean, College Development, Srimati Benedict Kumari Madam, who is having rich exposure in the school and the college education, and who happens to be the Dean College Development Council of this great institution, St.Anne Arts and Science College. And then the Public Relation Officer and the College Advisor, Dr. S. Murugesan, who is continuously associating with this university in very many level capacity. And he is continuously guiding the institution to a greater height, to grow at a greater height. And above all, I am very particular in greeting my own beloved Zoomers who are sitting here, faculty friends and Zoomers who are sitting here to listen our words. Okay, I am a boomer, you are a Zoomer, right? You are Z generation students. Z gen, am I right? You are Z gen or X or Y gen? Gen Z, Gen Z, no? Gen Z, no? So, Zoomers, popularly called as Zoomers. And the Zoomers' expectations and the Boomers' ideologies coincide to some extent in the present day context compared to X and Y. No, X and Y generations are there. Probably Y generations are sitting here, your faculty. No, some of them may be X generation. X generation, Y generation. No, but when comparing to that alignment, Zoomer and Boomer alignment is good. This is how I pursued. You can check it also. You can check it also at your home. No, I think many of you may be close with your grandparents, grandmother, grandfather than your father and mother. Okay, so from that you could understand the rapport between the Z and Z. Right, in that way, I am very particular in sharing some information with the so-called Gen Z students because thereby we can bridge the gap. We can bridge the gap. First of all, I congratulate the Department of Commerce, Corporate Secretaryship, and the college for choosing a nice topic for this conference. Reimagining commerce and management education in the era of digitalization, in the age of digitalization. No, reimagine commerce and management education in the age of digitalization. Okay, have you understood the topic? Title of the topic, purpose of the program, everything you should understand. As a student, first of all, it's a great opportunity for all of you. It is a great opportunity for all of you to look into the particular theme, contemporary theme, and see the people who are sitting here. They brought one industrialist, they brought one another leading academicians, from very many institutions, and incidentally, it is really an opportunity, great opportunity for all of you, right? So from that perspective, you have to make use of this one-day conference very effectively. Can I speak English or Tamil or both? Both, sir. Huh? Okay, if it is only English, it may be boring. If I am continuously sleeping, I can make you to sleep also. Okay. If I am making you to sleep, I will be a good teacher. If I am making you to sleep, I will be a good teacher. Will you make me a good teacher or bad teacher? Okay. So I want to be a successful teacher. I want to be a successful teacher by means of reaching you. That's why I have come here on the invitation of the college as well as my own good friend Dr. Murugesan. Okay. So this topic of the day is really very much essential for commerce and management students to prompt themselves so as to suit to the present day requirements. What is the present day requirement? What is the current environment? We have to live in the current environment. No, without knowing that, when you are living in the imaginary world is also not good. Living in the past environment, past world, good old days, that is also not good. We have to live in present. No, we have to live in present. So for which many of you may be agreeing that as Zoomers, many of you may be knowing the word FOMO. What is a FOMO? Madam reserved. FOMO, YOLO. Have you heard the word YOLO? FOMO, fear of missing out. FOMO. These are the frequent words used by your generation people. No, they are using a lot of shortcuts words nowadays, rather than telling a long sentence like us. Okay, that is why we are called boomer in the other way. No, but there is a real meaning for boomers. But you people are not knowing the real meaning, but you are taking it in a very jovial way and see that the moment when I said boomer, all of you started laughing. No, it's good. Laughing is a good sense of humor. Okay. So, what is called fear of missing out. That is it. So, this is how you have to view this conference also. When you are not attending the conference seriously, with full of interest and involvement, you will be missing something. Okay. So, that FOMO. Then YOLO. YOLO. Just you only live once. You only live once. Okay. So this also very, very catchy words. These are all very catchy words which has so much of depth in meaning and understanding. You have to take it to the heart and mind and then understand and realize it and then try to make use of it for your day-to-day life. Thereby, your present day will be very fruitful. Every present moment, if it is fruitful, you will be a successful person. So first of all, I am congratulating the department and the college for choosing a contemporary topic, reimagining commerce and management education in the age of digitalization. What is digitalization? What is digitalization? You have to start from that, origin. So digitalization is the talk of the day for the last 7 to 8 years, nearly 10 years. No, 2017, the moment that digitalization has been introduced, all said and done. No, then we started doing now. Almost even beggar also using mobile phone and remitting payment through GPay and collecting also money by giving, sir, this is my GPay number, sir, you put the money like that. No? So this is how digitization becomes part and parcel of our daily life. Right? Am I right? Am I right? Because you people may not be proceeding your day without mobile. I know very well. No? Even if mobile is not in hand, you will be listening something. That kind of fear psychosis is there, no? So it is highly inseparable. It is highly inseparable from the day-to-day life of every individual in India. Okay, that's how Chinese companies have designed different type of mobiles, and they are rocking different models and trying to test it in the Indian market and then dump it in the Indian market, and thereby we people are having developed a kind of mad craze over this small instrument mobile. We have come to the level without which we can't live. Okay, so digitalization is part of the day. Similarly, not only for communication purpose, for all other purpose, digitalization has come. And then the digitalization has its own significance the moment when we started realizing the importance of ICT applications, that too when we are facing a kind of uncertainty. Recently, when we face uncertainty, great uncertainty. When we face it, any idea? Only teachers are telling, then students. COVID, no? When COVID was started? 2020. Unforgettable year, no? It gives a good opportunity for you also. I think you are missing out that batch, no? Corona batch students. Without writing exam, they are able to get the degree, no? They are able to get the degree. So, you are really missing that opportunity, but don't expect that such corona will come once again. Okay? But that corona taught good lessons also. That corona taught good lessons also. If that COVID has not come, India was able to manage very successfully when comparing to other nation. Now, before that we do not know what is uncertainty. We people tell about uncertainty, but we didn't felt uncertainty. That is why we are proudly called, we are boomer generation. We enjoyed last 40 years, 50 years. Because we didn't come across this kind of havoc. This kind of uncertainty condition, பார்த்ததே கிடையாது. இல்லை அப்போ 2020 வரும்போது தான் அன்சர்டனிட்டிங்கிறது இதானடான்னு தெரியுது. ஆனால் ஜாப்பனீஸ், கொரியன்ஸ், they are every year they are facing this kind of uncertainties. Okay, ஜப்பானில் அடிக்கடி பூகம்பம், எர்த்குவேக், தென் ஃப்ளட் எல்லாமே வரும். பட் Japanese are known for quality. Japanese are known for quality. No? Japanese are known for innovation. Japanese are known for entrepreneurialism. Okay, that's how Japan has rocked in the global scenario and become the developed country. Now, we are in the comfortable zone, but we are unable to become a developed country. Now only we are visualizing ourselves to become a developed nation in the year 2047. For which the government of India has taken up a program called Vikshit Bharat 2047. We are contemplating. At the time, I do not know whether we will be here, but you will be here. No? You will be here, 2047. Who will be the beneficiary? When India is a developed country, who will be the beneficiary? Hello, tell me, ma. Gen Z's, student, you guys are the beneficiaries of 2047. Okay, that is why in order to get the benefit, in order to reap the benefit of it, you should understand the current trend. So now the education, so for which right education is very much essential. No, a proper education is the manifestation of perfection in the human. Okay, so when we have to make the perfection, and thereby we will be able to develop a good citizen of the country. So every one of you should be a very ideal person, good person, competent person. Then only you will be able to withstand the challenges, uncertainties, risks, everything. Okay. So as an individual, as a Zoomer, as a ZZ student, so you have to develop a kind of competency in you. No? In India, there is no unemployment problem. Whether unemployment problem is there? What is the problem? Why the people are not getting job? Why people are not getting job? Though they are getting degrees, many 2 degree, 3 degree, postgraduate degree, PhD degree, despite that they are unable to get job. Why? They are unemployable. They are becoming unemployable. They are becoming unemployable. Okay. So unemployability is the problem. Unemployability is the problem, not unemployment. Jobs are there. Hundreds of thousands of lakhs and lakhs of jobs are there. But you are not in a position to equip yourself so as to grab the opportunity. Why? You are not having a sound education. You are not having a good, effective studies. Thus, you are all making a kind of peripheral attempt in your studies and get some marks and clear the degree. You have to go deeper and deeper and develop your core skills. Develop your core skills. Okay. Knowledge and values. So, all the three are collectively called as competency. So, here one industry expert also sitting here. No, whenever she come for placement, she will not get your mark only. She will ask your talents. She will test your skill sets. She tests your values also. Okay. That is why, my dear students, you have to understand the concept competency very much. Competency. Have you heard the word? Have you heard the word? Competency, knowledge, which is good or which is powerful? Knowledge is power, okay, but competency is more than that. No, competency includes knowledge. Okay, competency comprises of three things. I used to tell competency is the composite of three things. Remember three things easily. KSV. K stands for knowledge. S stands for skill. V stands for values. Okay, this KSV mantra, don't forget. So once when you are inculcating and imbibing KSV in you, you will be a competent person. You will be a competent person. When you are competent, you can compete. When you are competing, you will be able to succeed. This is success mantra. This is the success mantra. So, what you have to do? You have to equip yourself as a competent person. Okay, for which you have to develop competency. Such competency may be divided into two categories. One is called basic competency and another is called professional competency. Basic competencies and professional competencies. Okay. Basic competency almost linked with your soft skills. Your soft skills which decides your success very much. Then professional competencies, of course, it is also needed, but that professional competency alone cannot make you to succeed. That is why comparing to city students, rural students are able to survive well in the present day contest. Comparing to city students, rural students are able to survive well. A corporate data says that they are preferring students from urban areas and rural areas rather than city areas, that much. Relatively, I am telling. No, I am not undermining. Just relatively, because they are able to have a good basic competency. That's why they could crack in the interview and get the placement. Win over the confidence of the interviewers and they get the placement. So, basic competencies are highly inevitable. Basic competencies are highly inevitable. தவிர்க்க முடியாதது. Okay. அதை தான் நீங்கள் வளர்த்துக்கணும். அதில் கம்யூனிகேஷன், தென் decision making skill, then interpersonal relationship, all those things are coming under basic competencies. Okay. Attitude முக்கியமாக. ஆட்டிடியூட்னா ஆனால் அந்த ஆட்டிடியூடுங்கிற வேர்டே இப்போ எப்படி தவறாக யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம். ஆட்டிடியூட் பிடிச்ச வேண்டாங்கிறோம்ல. ஆட்டிடியூடுங்கிறது என்ன இது? வாட் இஸ் ஆட்டிடியூட்? வாட்ஸ் த ரியல் மீனிங்? ஆட்டிடியூட்னா மைண்ட் செட்டுன்னு அர்த்தம். மைண்ட் செட். Mindset about any phenomenon is called a attitude. Simple adha. Mindset about any phenomenon is called a attitude. Okay. When that attitude is right, correct, your perception will be correct. If your perception is correct, your behavior will be correct. That is why attitude is very much essential. Okay. Everything depends on our attitude. Our behavior depends on our attitude. So we have to have right attitude. We have to have right attitude. No? Right attitude will take you to a greater altitude. Will take you to a greater altitude. உயரத்திற்கு உங்களை கொண்டு செல்லும். புரியுதா? அப்போ attitude, மனப்பாங்கு, அது முக்கியம். அப்போ how do we perceive the things? How do we have a mindset about any phenomenon? It may be a person, it may be a place, it may be a work, it may be any destination, whatever it is. How do you perceive that? Accordingly, you will be having mindset and that mindset will make you to behave. So this is our attitude will get you to a greater attitude. Here, once the basic competencies are there, automatically you have to think about professional competency. When you say professional competency, here you people are studying commerce and management education, commerce program. What are the changes happening in the present accountants? In our days, we used to see chalk and talk method only. No, the good old system, chalk and talk method, which cannot be substituted by any other tools. Even in the present accountants, I can even give it in writing also, chalk and talk. But now a lot of novel methods are there. I am not sidelining it. Sir, you are a old timer. No, as a old timer, we are ready to cope up with the technology also. We are ready to cope up with the technology. No, we are using the links, web links in the classroom. We are using the PowerPoint and we are using videos. So many things in the classrooms. That way we make the classroom very lively, interesting and make the students to think on their own. Okay, so thereby I try to coexist. I try to coexist in the current situation. Okay, otherwise I will be thrown out. Could you understand? So that ability to coexist, that is what is called compatibility. Competency, number one. Then compatibility. Compatibility means the ability to coexist. Okay, so digitalization has come. Digitalization is the mode of operandi of doing things. How the things should be done? Is it done manually or mechanically or electronically or digitally? See the faces. First what I said, mechanically. No? Okay. Manually, mechanically, then electronically and could you understand? This is a step-by-step approach. No? Now you are in the digital mode. No? Everything is digitized. That's why many students are even, they may forget their handwriting also nowadays. Whatever we said, they are able to make it in the notepad. No? Notepad digitally. And they are unable to write in the paper. And it is not a fault. No, you are going with your trend. That's it. No harm in it. At the same time, don't underestimate anything. Everything has its own significance. But in the current circumstances, we have to do things fastly. We have to do things largely. We have to do things very highly. These are all my words, our words, no? By and large, we are using. Bus area bus eppadi ponom? Faster ponom. Flight area flight faster போகணும் எங்கே போகிறோமோ அடுத்து தெரியாது நமக்கு இல்லை. ஸோ இன்றைக்கி பாருங்கள் எவ்வளோ ஃப்ளைட் ஆக்சிடென்ட்ஸ். முன்னாடியெல்லாம் ஒரு 5-6 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி அப்படிலாம் இல்லை. இப்போ அதிகமாக இருக்கிறதுக்கு காரணம் என்னென்னா, அந்த பீப்புள் ஹூ ஆர் டூயிங் தட் ஜாப் தே ஆர் அனேபிள் டு கான்சென்ட்ரேட் ஃபார் லாங் டைம். ஓகே, அந்த பைலட் இருக்கான்ல, பைலட்டு எத்தனை பர்சன்டேஜ் மிஸ்டேக் பண்ணால் அலோவ் பண்ணலாம்? பைலட் எத்தனை பர்சன்டேஜ் மிஸ்டேக்ஸ் பண்ணால் அலோவ் பண்ணலாம்? Answer reserved for students. Come on. Tell. I want to make it very interactive. Thereby, I could share a lot of information with you. Evalama? 5%? 10%? Come on, stand and tell. Very good. Give a hand to her. 0%. No? நம்ம இப்போ சொல்கிறோம்னா நிறைய இடத்துல ஜீரோ டாலரன்ஸ். அந்த ஜீரோ டாலரன்ஸ் பைலட்டுக்கு மட்டும் கிடையாது, நமக்கு வேணுமா? ஆனால் நம்ம எப்பயுமே என்ன செய்வோம், நம்மளை மறந்துட்டு மற்றவனுக்கு தான் சொல்லுவோம்ல. வி ஆர் ஷோயிங் ஹேண்ட்ஸ் டு அதர்ஸ். அதனால் இந்த ஃபிங்கருக்கு பேர் என்னது? பாயிண்டிங் அவுட் அதர்ஸ் ஒன்லி, நாட் மீ. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வி ஹேவ் டு ஸ்டார்ட் ஃப்ரம் ஹியர், தென் ஒன்லி வி கேன் திங்க். No? That is why even while I speak fastly. Why? I wanted to convey a lot of matter to you. No? So thereby at least everyone will catch one point. So thereby I will be very happy and successful. I will be able to reach you also. Okay. So when pilot is permitted to go for zero tolerance, why not we? That kind of thinking every one of you should develop now itself. When you started developing it, definitely you won't commit mistake. You won't commit sin. You won't do any untoward things. Okay. So that thereby values are also coming up. So compatibility means the ability to coexist. So now the digitalization is the order of the day. It cannot be separated because we have gone to the extent of cloud working, cloud conditioning, and with cloud storing, cloud mapping. Like that we have gone into the top level of ICT facilities. No? And that's how now AI has also come. Artificial intelligence has come, and it will transform in another 2 years our commerce education, our management education. Who are teaching accounting? who are teaching right now accountancy? Please raise your hands. Accounting teachers. Another 2 years. No, you will be outdated. You will be outdated when you are not equipping yourself. Okay, so you have to go for ERP. You have to go for advanced level of tally, and you have to do it. And apart from that, you have to go for this kind of blockchain accounting. There's an accounting called blockchain accounting. அந்த blockchain accounting journal entry தேவையில்லை, லெஜர் தேவையில்லை, ட்ரையல் பேலன்ஸ்லாம் தேவையில்லை. என்ட்ரி டிரான்சாக்ஷன் மட்டும் என்ட்ரி பண்ணோம், அவ்வளோதான். என்ட்ரி ஜேர்னல் என்ட்ரி பண்ணுறோம்ல, அந்த டிரான்சாக்ஷன் மட்டும் சொன்னால் அதுவே என்ட்ரி போட்டுரும். அதுவே சார் ரொம்ப ஜாலி சார், ஃபைனலில் கொண்டு வந்துடும். அப்புறம் அனாலிசிஸ் பண்ணி கொடுத்துரும். அனாலிசிஸ் அது பண்ணி கொடுத்துரும். ஃபினான்ஷியல் ரிப்போர்ட்டிங் கூட ஆல்சோ பி டன். ஆனால் அது சரியான பார்க்கறதுக்கு ஆள் வேணும்ல. சரியான பார்க்கறதுக்கு ஆள் வேணுமா வேண்டாமா? அப்போ அதுக்கு என்ன பவர் வேணும்? யார் வேணும் அதுக்கு? ஹியூமன் பவர் வேணுமா? அதனால தான் ஐ யூஸ் டு டெல் ஹச்ஐ ஹியூமன் இன்டெலிஜென்ஸ் cannot be replaced by AI. This is my strong conviction. This is my strong conviction. I can daringly say anywhere, human intelligence cannot be substituted by artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence can work for commands, but we work for commands as well as non-commands also. We have such a beautiful organ called brain. No, that brain is really a powerful tool, but which most of us are not using it very efficiently. That is why brain seems to be very fresh. அப்படி தானே சொல்லுவாங்க, பிரெயின் வந்து ரொம்ப ஃப்ரெஷ்ஷாக இருக்கணுமா அல்லது யூஸ் ஆகிருக்க டயர்டாக இருக்கணுமா? எப்படி இருக்கும்? நம்ம டயர்ட் ஆகாமல் இருக்குது, அப்பப்போ நம்ம ரெஃப்ரெஷ் பண்ணிக்கணும் இல்லை. ஆனால் பிரெயினை யூஸ் பண்ணணும். அந்த பிரெயினில் 2 சைடு இருக்குது, லெஃப்ட் சைட், ரைட் சைட் பிரெயின். டு யூ நோ? அந்த பிரெயினில் உள்ள செல்ஸ் இருக்குல்ல, அதுக்கு பேர் நியூரான் செல்ஸ்னு பேர். அந்த நியூரான் செல்ஸு 2 செல்லு என்ன, 2 நியூரான் செல்லு ஒரு நாளைக்கு 3.5 லட்சம் தடவை கம்யூனிகேட் பண்ணிக்குதான். 3.5 lakhs டைம், 3.5 லட்சம் டைம்ஸ் கம்யூனிகேட் ஈச் அதர். அப்போ நம்மளாம் நத்திங் இல்லை, அப்படி தானே? நான் சொல்லுறது கதையல்ல, நிஜம். நியூரோ சயின்ஸ்னு ஒரு ஃபீல்டு இருக்குது, நியூரல் நெட்வொர்க் அனாலிசிஸ்னு ஒரு ஃபீல்டு நம்ம ஏரியாவில் டெவலப் ஆகிட்டே இருக்குது, நியூரல் நெட்வொர்க் அனாலிசிஸ்ங்கிறது. அப்படி பண்ணும்போது நம்ம பிரெயின் பவர் எப்படி ஷார்பன் பண்ணலாம்? அப்போ பிரெயின் பவர் ஷார்பன் பண்ணும்போது we may be able to overcome the threats of AI. We will be able to overcome the threats of AI. Artificial intelligence, whether it's a boon or bane அப்படிம்பாங்க. boon BOON or bane, அது அழிவுக்கானதா ஆக்கப்பூர்வமானதா? It is in your hands. It is in your hands. பெர்னார்ட் ஷான்னு ஒருத்தர், இந்த போயட் தெரியுமில்ல, இங்கிலீஷ் போயட் பெர்னார்ட் ஷா. அவர் ஒரு போயத்தில் சொல்லுவார், சின்ன குட்டி கதை, அனக்டோட். ஒரு ஊரில் ஒரு பெரிய வயசானவர் ஒருத்தர் இருந்தார். அந்த வயசானவருக்கு அந்த ஊரில் பயங்கர மரியாதை. அவர் எப்பயுமே அங்கே ஒரு சின்ன குன்று இருக்கும், அந்த குன்றில் போய் உட்காந்துருப்பாராம். அந்த ஊரில் உள்ள மக்கள்லாம் நல்லது கெட்டது எதாக இருந்தாலும் என்ன செய்வாங்க, அவர்கிட்ட போய் கன்சல்ட் பண்ணுவாங்களாம். அவர் என்ன சொல்கிறாரோ அப்படியே செய்வாங்க. அவர் என்ன சொல்கிறாரோ அப்படியே செய்வாங்க. அதை அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு பழக்கம், ஒரு ட்ரெடிஷன் டெவலப் பண்ணிட்டாங்க. இதை ஒரு சின்ன பையன் அதை பார்த்துக்கிட்டே இருக்கான். ஒரு 15 வயசு பையன், 12 வயசு பையன் பார்த்துக்கிட்டே இருக்கு. என்ன எல்லோரும் பெரியவர்கிட்ட போவாங்க, அவர்கிட்ட போய் கேட்குறாங்க, அவர் சொன்னதே செய்கிறாங்க. நம்ம ஒரு நாளைக்கு அவரை ஃபூல் ஆக்கணும் அப்படின்னு நினைக்கிறான். அவன் திங்கிங் என்ன, கிரிட்டிக்கல் திங்கிங்னு சொல்கிறோம்ல, கிரிட்டிக்கல் திங்கிங் இஸ் நீடட். தட் இஸ் நாட் ஃபார் டெஸ்ட்ரக்டிவ் பர்பஸ், தட் இஸ் ஃபார் ப்ரொடக்டிவ் பர்பஸ். தட் ஷுட் பி ஃபார் ப்ரொடக்டிவ் பர்பஸ். ஓகே, அவன் வந்து அதை திங்க் பண்ணான். அவரை எப்படியாவது அவரை ஏதாவது ஃபுல் பண்ணணுமே அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு திங்க் பண்ணிட்டு ஒரு நாள் அவர்கிட்ட போகிறான். போயிட்டு பெரியவர்கிட்ட போயிட்டு, தாத்தா ஐ வாண்ட் டு ஆஸ்க் எ கொஸ்டின். ஓகே டெல் அப்படிங்கிறாரு. அவர் சொன்ன உடனே, நான் வந்து என்னோட கையில் ஒரு கோழி குஞ்சு வச்சுருக்கேன், அந்த கோழி குஞ்சு செத்து போனதா உயிரோடு இருக்கா அப்படிங்கிறான். அவர் எதுக்கடா அந்த கேள்வி கேட்குறான்னு யோசனை பண்ணுறாரு. வேறு வந்தால் திடீர்னு புதுசாக அன்யூஷுவலாக ஒரு கேள்வி கேட்குறான். அவர்கிட்ட எவ்வளோ பெரிய ஐடியாலாம் கேட்பாங்க அவர்கிட்ட. அவரை வந்து கேட்குறான், கோழி குஞ்சு செத்து போச்சா உயிரோடு இருக்கா சொல்லுங்கள் அப்படிங்கிறான். அவர் உடனே கொஞ்ச நேரம் யோசனை பண்ணிவிட்டு புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டார். அவர் இவன் எதுக்கு வந்திருக்கான்னு தெரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டு, இட் இஸ் அப் டு யூ அப்படின்ட்டார். ஒரே வார்த்தை, இட் இஸ் அப் டு யூ அப்படின்னு என்ன அர்த்தம்? இட் இஸ் அப் டு யூ மீன்ஸ் அது உன் கையில் இருக்குது அப்படின்னு அர்த்தம் இல்லை. ஏன் அப்படி சொன்னார்? பதில், அவர் உயிர் இருக்குன்னு சொல்லலை, செத்து போச்சுன்னு சொல்லலை. என்ன சொன்னார்? இட் இஸ் அப் டு யூன்னார். ஏன்? உயிர் இருக்குன்னு சொன்னீங்கன்னா அமுக்கிடுவான், பார் செத்து போச்சுன்னு சொல்லிவிடுவான். செத்து போச்சுன்னு சொன்னீங்கன்னா அப்படியே கையை திறந்துடும், அது பறந்து போகும். உயிரோடு இருக்குங்கிறது அப்போ அவரை ஃபுல் ஆக்கிடுவானா? அதில் அவர் என்ன சொன்னாரா? It is up to you. That's why I'm telling you how to make use of AI, how to make use of all advanced tools, how to make use of all digital tools and all. It is up to you. Don't use it for destructive purpose. Use it for constructive purpose. Thereby you can groom yourself. Okay. In the accounting field, I said about blockchain accounting. When the blockchain accounting comes as a mandatory mechanism, definitely 60 to 70% of the frauds will be reduced. Corporate frauds are mounting. Corporate frauds are mounting, for which the so-called accountant and auditors are also responsible. No. So when it is a good tool, why don't we use it? No, it is for good purpose. So we can allow it. We can make use of it. No, that's how the blockchain accounting will really change the accounting professional very soon. It is affecting the teachers also. We cannot simply take one problem, final account problem, dictate 15 minutes, and then work out up to trading account, profit loss account. By the time bell over, class over, then teacher will tell, we will work out the balance sheet next class. Right? Is it happening? Is it happening or no? Now again, such teachers will be outdated. Such teachers will be outdated. So, as a student, you have to be very fast. As a teacher, I have to deliver my best. No, my deliverables will be good, and it will be fast, and it will be effectively reaching the students, for which tools are very much essential. ICT tools are very much essential. Digital mechanism devices are very much needed, inevitable, as I said. Okay. So, there is a big shift in the traditional method to digital learning, and increased use of the technological tools are there, such as MS Team, Google Meet, Zoom, and ERP, CRM, customer relationship management, with then supply chain management. These are all emerging concepts in the field of commerce and management studies in the present day context, which has its own unique application after the digitization. And then the rise of lot of online courses and certification courses. You can study. There is no need to go to a college with the four walls and sit in the study. You can roam around. So ODL is gaining development. ODL, distance learning, is also gaining momentum. Lot of platforms are there, open line platforms called MOOC. Have you heard? Have you heard of MOOC platform, SWAYAM platform? No? Wherein, while doing BCom itself, you can do some studies, some short-term courses. At least you can clear 3 papers, 4 papers, offered by some universities. No? Massive. What is MOOC? Abbreviation. You have to see the abbreviation of MOOC, SWAYAM, and hundreds of courses are there in the UGC website, and you can see whenever you find leisure time and try to study the subjects what is close to your heart. That's சொல்லுவாங்கல்ல, இதயம் சொல்வதை கேள். இதயம் சொல்வதை கேள். What do you wanted to become? அப்படிங்கிறத யார் சொல்லும்? உன்னோட மனசு உன்னோட இதயம் தான் சொல்லும் இல்லையா? அப்போ அதுக்கு ரிலேட்டடான கோர்ஸ், அதுக்கு ரிலேட்டடாக உன்னை எக்யூப் பண்ணிக்கும் போது தான் you will be compatible. Compatible means ability to coexist. Compatibility. No? Compatibility. Suppose I open the system and insert in the pen drive. Suppose when the system is not opening immediately, we get irritated. It has to open immediately. We have to work urgently. We are expecting machine to do, but are we doing? In that case, big zero. So that is depleting now. Again, you have to regain. You have to regain your speed. You have to regain your performance. You have to regain your scale of operation. அளவு வேலை செய்யறதோட தரம் எல்லாத்தையும் நீங்கள் உயர்த்தினாதான் அந்த லேபர் ப்ரொடக்டிவிட்டிங்கிறது ஹையாக இருக்கும். இந்தியாவில் 140 crores ஆஃப் பாப்புலேஷன். நான் ஒரு 5-6 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி சொல்லுவேன், சைனா இஸ் தி எல்டர் பிரதர் ஆஃப் இந்தியான்னு சொல்லுவேன். China is the elder brother for India in terms of population. Now India surpassed China. India's population is more than that. Okay. Ana China never said increasing population is the stumbling block for our growth. China never said increasing population is the stumbling block for our growth. சொல்லல. அதனால தான் China is one of the developed country in the world and giving a big threat to US also now. பார்க்குறீங்களா, யூஎஸ் இப்போ யாருக்கு பயப்படுறாரு? மெதுவாக இன்டைரக்டாக ட்ரம்ப்பு. இங்கே சைனா ஆப் வச்சாச்சுன்னா அங்கே அமெரிக்கா ஃபங்க்ஷன் பண்ண முடியாது இல்லை. ஏன் அப்படின்னா சைனா இஸ் a very strong country, manufacturing hub in the world, and that's why they have a strong guts. It all because of Chinese are groomed in such a way that they are contributing their best on a continuous basis. That is a lot of Chinese product. Entire world market is dumped by Chinese product. Nearly 60% of the products are Chinese product. அப்போ அவன் சொன்ன ஒவ்வொரு நாடும் எங்கள்கிட்ட பொருள் வாங்கி ஆகணும், ஒவ்வொரு நாடும் எங்களுக்கு வரி கட்டி ஆகணும், அந்த மாதிரி வந்துடுறானா. அப்போ வரும்போது அவனோட செல்ஃப் சஃபிஷியன்சி, செல்ஃப் ரிலையண்ட் எக்கானமினா சைனீஸ் எக்கானமி சொல்ல நம்ம. ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி நம்ம we have to some extent we can imitate China also, no harm in it. But merely imitation alone is not enough. We have to innovate also. Then only we can make the people very much efficient and effective. That also depends on education. That is why ICT, the digitization is very much essential. Digitization in turn helps a lot to increases the perfection in the work, to scale up the operations, to reduce the cost, to do more and more service. For all these things, digitization helps a lot. No? During our days, this camera, no? One person hold the camera in the hand, take one by one film industry, no? And film roll, he has to change. Now, but there is a 36 film, 48 film, like that it was there. Now, that whole, over a period of 20-30 years, that industry has gone. It is replaced by digital cameras. Thousands and thousands photos we can take. Whatever we want, we can keep. Whatever we want, we can delete. Instantly delete. See the features, advances. See the scale of operation of that particular equipment. Scale of operation of the particular. So these are all things we have to see on the developmental side of the products. Similarly, as a human element, we are also a product and we have to do our best. That is, then only labor productivity will be high. When labor productivity is high, automatically we can do our wonders. We can contribute our best for the betterment of the nation. Okay. So for which education helps a lot. What to study? What is our subject? First subject, domain knowledge is very much essential. Commerce and management. Domain knowledge is essential. At the same time, you try to adopt all the digital tools and methods also. Thereby you can learn a lot. Apart from classroom teaching, or apart from the matter what your teachers are saying, you have to learn on your own, relating to the subject, relating to the peripheral area of the subject, which in turn shapes you well. இதுவும் கதையல்ல நிஜம். So value addition. We have to give value addition to ourselves by means of undergoing a lot of courses, related courses. Thereby you can make yourself a very proficient person. So proficiency and expertise. These two things are very much essential. As a student, you have to develop your proficiency. Proficiency means a kind of efficiency in knowledge, efficiency in skills, efficiency in values. Now, மூணு சொன்னால SKV. Skill சொல்லிட்டேன், knowledge சொல்லிட்டேன். The knowledge is power. So we cannot avoid knowledge. We have to keep on equipping ourselves by enriching our knowledge, update our knowledge. Then only, otherwise we will be outmoded, we will be thrown out. Then skills are very much essential. Lot of skill sets we have to acquire, and for which I said about technical skill and soft skills. Technical skills and soft skills. Technical skills relating to our subject. என்னது சொன்னது tally, ERP computation, then C programming, no, and artificial intelligence tools, and application of R software, R program, Python software. So these all will help a lot to make data analysis very effectively. Now big data analysis is the order of the day. Especially management graduates should know that. Commerce and management graduates should know that, because we are dealing with the numbers. When you deal with the numbers, there is no end for it. Okay, every day when you are using your mobile, your transactions are viewed by minimum 10% outside. You do not know, whom you do not know. They are gathering information and supplying to the, segregating it, put it in the data mining, and they are sharing the information to the users of mainly industrial users. That is how new products are emerging. Digi products. Now, Digi-savvy means who are expert in digital. Digi-savvy. That Digi-savvies are developing lot of Digi products, digital product, which in turn gives you lot of job opportunities. As a commerce students, you can know e-commerce, e-marketing, e-logistics. Okay, so when you are knowing related work in that, you will be getting placement easily. Apart from the placement, you can start your own business after some time. I know very well a student from Kerala who is doing BVOC, secondary BVOC. He developed two apps. One is about political scenario in Kerala, another one is about jokes, social life jokes. And the ரெண்டு ஆப்ஸுக்கும் பயங்கர லைக்கிங்ஸ். அவனுக்கு ஒரு மாதத்துக்கு மினிமமாக more than 1,60,000 70,000 rupees அவனுக்கு வருமானம். BVOC second year students. BVOC second year students, because of that app, he is able to make money during the study. Earn while you learn சொன்னல அவன்கிட்ட மற்றவங்கள்ட்ட வாங்கலாம், இவன் கிரியேட் பண்ணுறான், இவனே ஏர்னிங். அதுக்கப்புறம் அந்த 2 ஆப்பை விலை கொடுத்து வாங்குறது பெரிய கம்பெனி வரான், இத்தனை லட்ச ரூபாய்க்கு எனக்கு இந்த ஆப்பை கொடு அப்படிங்கிறான். புரியுதா? அதுவும் உங்களை மாதிரி பசங்க தான் இல்லை. அதனால we have lot of potentials, but how to make use of it, that is very much essential. This technology, that digitization makes you very smarter, smart, SMART. Every letter has its own meaning, every letter has its own quality, smart. That is why the word smart is greatly recognized by us. But many people think that they alone are smart, others are fools. That thinking should not be there. When that thinking is there, ego will come. EGO, edging God out. No? Whenever I am knowledgeable, whenever I am skillful, automatically நமக்கு next என்ன வந்துரும்? I am the knowledgeable, I am the skillful person அப்படின்னு சொன்ன உடனே ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக பை அண்ட் லார்ஜ் எல்லாருக்கும் வரக்கூடியது என்னது? ஈகோ தானே வரும், ஒரு அப்பர் ஹேண்டட்னா. I thought that I have 2 big horns. Is it right? Nothing. No. So we are all small piece. No. And we can do wonders. We have to do wonders. Lot of potentials are there. So that kind of thinking is also there. That is why values are needed. SKV. What is the V? V stands for values. Ethics and values. And unfortunately, that ethics and values are getting declining in the present day context. That is why lot of lootings in business, scams, corruptions, manipulations, all such things are rampant. Because of lack of value system. That is why again Government of India is designing the curriculum in such a way that they want to infuse value system. There is a paper called Indian Knowledge System. There is a paper called Value-Based System, Value-Based Education. Values means moral values. In our school days, there is a class, moral class. Perhaps Murugesan and others may be knowing moral class. One moral teacher will come and she tells a lot of stories. Through stories they are explaining, gives you moral. And similarly, you are attached to your grandparents. Why? When you are in the childhood, you are attached to your grandparents. Why? They are telling so many stories. But whereas your parents may not be having interest to tell stories because they are restless all the time, because they are quarreling each other. So that's why they are unable to tell any story to the children. That's why children are automatically approaching grandparents and they are nurturing good stories and creating moral values in them. So such values are equally important in line with knowledge and skills. ஆனால் வெளியில் போர்ட்ரே பண்ணுறது எல்லோரும் என்ன சொல்கிறோம்? ஸ்கில்லுங்கிறோம். ஸ்கில்லு வேணும், நாலேஜு வேணும், மூணாவது என்ன வேணும்? வேல்யூஸ். இது 3 இருந்தால் தான் உனக்கு I said one word, competent person. You are a competent person. Okay, competent person, whoever it may be. It may be a teacher, student, so photographer, whoever it is. Data analyst. Okay, all of you, we are talking about big data analyst, AI and all. அங்கே ஒரு பையன் நாலேஜ் இருக்குது, ஸ்கில் இருக்குது, ஆனால் வேல்யூஸ் இல்லை அப்படின்னா அவன் என்ன செய்வான்? அவன் அந்த டேட்டாவில் என்ன செய்வான்? இன்றைக்கி நிறைய சைபர் செக்யூரிட்டி இஷ்யூ வருதா? சைபர் செக்யூரிட்டி இஷ்யூஸ் வருது இல்லை? அதுக்கு காரணம் என்ன? ஆஸ் அ இண்டிவிஜுவல் அதுக்கு காரணம் என்ன? அவங்கள்ட்ட என்ன இல்லை? வேல்யூஸ் இல்லை. தட் இஸ் வை they are misusing the data, they are misusing the information, they are misrepresenting. இவன் உன் ஃபோட்டோ தூக்கி வேறு இன்னொரு மூஞ்சில் பண்ணிடுறான். மார்ஃபிங். டிஜிட்டலைசேஷனோட ஒண்டர்ஸ் தான் அதெல்லாம். ஆனால் it paves the way for destruction. That is why please avoid all those things. Try to have a kind of proactive mindset. Similarly in accounting, I said no, accountancy, software, cloud accounting and all. No, there also they started telling about proactive accounting. இது வரைக்கும் நம்ம படித்த அக்கௌண்டிங்ஸ்லாம் என்ன தெரியுமா? ரியாக்டிவ் அக்கௌண்டிங். நம்ம படிச்சலாம் என்னது? ஃபைனல் அக்கௌண்ட்னு படம் சொல்லி கொடுப்பாங்கல்ல. அந்த ஃபைனல் அக்கௌண்ட்டில் எந்த வருஷத்துக்கு டிரான்சாக்ஷன் இருக்கும்? முடிஞ்ச வருஷத்துக்கு டிரான்சாக்ஷனாக, நெக்ஸ்ட் இயருக்குள்ள டிரான்சாக்ஷனாக, பாஸ்ட் 1 இயருக்குள்ள டிரான்சாக்ஷன் அப்படியே இருக்கும் இல்லையா? அதுக்கு ஜேர்னல் என்ட்ரி போட்டு, லெஜரை போட்டு, ட்ரையல் பேலன்ஸ் போட்டுட்டு அப்புறம் ஃபைனல் அக்கௌண்ட் போடுவோம். பேலன்ஸ் ஷீட் டேலி ஆச்சுன்னா உடனே குஷி வந்துடும் நமக்குலாம் இல்லை. ஆனால் அதுக்கப்புறம் வாட் இஸ் பியாண்ட் அனாலிசிஸ்? நோ, ஃபினான்ஷியல் ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் அனாலிசிஸ் அண்ட் ரிப்போர்ட்டிங் வி ஹேவ் டு டூ. அந்த ரிப்போர்ட்டிங்கை பேஸ் பண்ணி ஐ ஹவ் டு மேக் எ ப்ரிடிக்ஷன், ஐ ஹவ் டு மேக் எ விஷுவலைசேஷன். இதான் இன்றைக்கி டேட்டா சொல்கிறாங்க. டேட்டா அனாலிசிஸில் ப்ரிடிக்ஷன், visualization, then the word pattern. All these words are gaining momentum now. How? Just by looking at a small creature. நம்ம வீட்டில் தலையிலலாம் சின்ன எறும்பு போகும்ல, அந்த எறும்பு நம்மளோட பெரிய அறிவாளி. எறும்பு நம்மளோட பெரிய அறிவாளி. ஒத்துப்பீங்களா ஒத்துக்க மாட்டிங்களா? என்ன, நீங்கள் போய் கூகுளில் போய் பாருங்கள். ஆண்ட் அல்காரிதம், ஆண்ட் ஆப்டிமைசேஷன், ஆண்ட் ஆப்டிமைசேஷன் காலனி மெக்கானிசம். Thousands and thousands pages of information are. Mathematics teacher is sitting here. They are playing with the numbers. And similarly, next to mathematics teacher, commerce teachers. No? So we have to play with the numbers. Don't scare about the numbers. No, we have to, but at the same time, we should not misuse the number. That is what accountancy tells us. As far as I am a finance professional, I have to maintain my integrity. I have to maintain my integrity in one quality. It purely relates to the value system. Value system. If I don't have that value system, I can sell my company information for the sake of money. This is how a lot of scams have come, scandals have come. No, I think some of you might have heard about one report, Edinburgh report, which has come 6 months back about Adani company, group of companies, England-based company, released around 700 pages of report, financial report about the Adani firms. Okay, they found out lot of loopholes adopted by them. No, misuse of money and everything. So this is how we will be able to diagnose from the past results and then project for the future also. Project for the future what is called a prediction, estimation, valuation, then patterns. அந்த எறும்பு சொன்னல, அந்த எறும்போட மூமெண்ட்ஸ் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா யூ கேன் see a pattern. நீங்கள் கோலம் போடும்போது பேட்டர்ன் போடுவீங்கள்ல, கோலம் போடுறதுக்கு தெரிஞ்சோ தெரியாமலோ என்ன செய்வோம் நம்ம, உங்கள் அப்பா பாட்டி உங்கள் அம்மா எல்லாம் என்ன செஞ்சுருப்பாங்க, ஒவ்வொரு குளத்துக்கும் ஒரு கதை சொல்லுவாங்க, ஒரு பேட்டர்ன் இருக்கும். பேட்டர்ன் அதுக்காக தான் அந்த காலத்தில் புள்ளி வச்ச கோலம் சொல்லும்போது சொல்லுவாங்க சிக்கு கோலம், 8.8 வருஷ கோலம் அப்படிலாம் சொல்லுவாங்க. பிகாஸ் டூரிங் மை ஸ்கூல் டேஸ் ஐ யூஸ் டு ஃபாண்ட் ஆஃப் ட்ராயிங் கோலம். அதனால் தட் மெமரி ஹஸ் கம், ஐ எம் டெல்லிங் யூ. அதே மாதிரி இந்த எறும்பு போதில்ல, எறும்பு அதோட இடத்துலேருந்து அதை போய் ஃபுட்டு தேடிட்டு வருமா, அதுக்கு ஒரு ரூட் வச்சுருக்குமா. அந்த ரூட்டு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா எந்த வேறு ஆல்டர்னேட்டிவ் ரூட்டை எதை மெஷர் பண்ணாலும் அது போகிற ரூட்டு தான் வந்து ஷார்ட் டிஸ்டன்ஸாக இருக்குமா, மினிமம் டிஸ்டன்ஸாக இருக்குமா. அதுக்கு ஆர்டிஃபிஷியல் இன்டெலிஜென்ஸ் வேலை செய்யுது. அது சூஸ் பண்ணுற ரூட் இருக்குல்ல, அந்த ரூட்டு டு த சோர்ஸ் ஆஃப் ஃபுட் அண்ட் பிளேஸ் ஆஃப் ரெசிடென்ஸ், அந்த ரூட்டை நீ மெஷர் பண்ணி பார்த்துட்டு அதர் ரூட்ஸ் எல்லாம் மெஷர் பண்ணாலும் எது தான் ஷார்ட் ரூட்டாக இருக்கும். நம்மளோட ஹியூமன் டெண்டன்சி அப்படி தானே, எந்த வேலை செஞ்சாலும் ஷார்ட் ரூட், ஷார்ட்கட். நீ அது கம்ப்யூட்டர் வந்ததுக்கப்புறம் ஷார்ட் கட்ஸ் ஆர் கம்மிங். நோ, டூரிங் அவர் டேஸ் when I learn computer, I learn lot of syntax சொல்லுவோம். சின்டாக்ஸ்னால் ஃபார்முலாவோட, இப்போ ஃபார்முலா சொன்னாலே தப்பாக கஷ்டமாக இருக்குல்ல. ஃபார்முலா பேலன்ஸ் ஷீட்டில் அசட் ஈக்குவல் டு டேஷ் தெரியாது, நிறைய பேருக்கு தெரியாது. அசட் ஈக்குவல் டு டேஷ், சிம்பிள் ஈக்குவேஷன், may not be knowing. பட் அங்கே இந்த எறும்பு என்ன செய்யுமா, அதோட பேட்டர்ன் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஷார்ட்டஸ்ட் ரூட்டாக இருக்கும். அதனால தான் ஆப்டிமைசேஷன் சொல்லுவாங்க. ஆப்டிமைசேஷன் டெக்னிக்குங்கிறது ஆப்ரேஷனல் ரிசர்ச்னு ஒரு பெரிய சப்ஜெக்ட் இருக்குது. அந்த சப்ஜெக்டில் முக்கியமான பாடம் அதுதான் ஆப்டிமைசேஷன். அந்த ஆப்டிமைசேஷன் டெக்னிக்ஸை ஒரு மாடல் நம்ம எறும்பு சொல்லுவோம். அதுக்கு பேர் ஆண்ட் ஆப்டிமைசேஷன் மெக்கானிசம், ஆண்ட் காலனி மெக்கானிசம் அப்படிலாம் சொல்லுவாங்க. அதே மாதிரி இன்னொரு பேர்டு ஒன்று இருக்குது, வுட் பெக்கர்னு சொல்லுவோம், தெரியுமா, மரங்கொத்தி குருவின்னு சொல்கிறோம்ல. நான் இதெல்லாம் வந்து ரிசர்ச் பாயிண்ட் ஆஃப் வியூவில் உனக்கு சொல்கிறேன், ஏன்னா அதெல்லாம் வந்து ஜஸ்ட் ஸ்மால் கிரியேச்சர், இன்செக்ட்ஸ், அனிமல்ஸ், தே ஆர் ஏபிள் டு சென்ஸ் வெல் தேன் த ஹியூமன் பீயிங். ஸோ what I would like to insist, we should also sense well, because we have 6 senses, but almost we are nonsense. Okay, we have 6 senses, but we are not using senses efficiently and effectively. That's why we are behaving in a nonsense manner. Okay, then how we can overcome artificial intelligence? முடியாதுல்ல. இன்றைக்கி ஏதாவது ஒன்று சொன்ன உடனே இமீடியட்டாக என்ன செய்கிறீங்க, ChatGPT. மேடம் ஒரு அசைன்மெண்ட் கொடுத்தாங்க, என்ன செய்யலாம், எங்கேருந்து சோர்ஸ் பண்ணுறது. நாங்களாம் அப்போ போய் புக்கை தேடுவோம், நிறைய புக்கு. இன்றைக்கி எத்தனை பேருக்கு புக்கோட நேம் தெரியும்? அக்கௌண்டன்சி புக்கு சொல்லிங்கன்னா நல்ல லீடிங் ஆதர் புக் தெரியாது. லா, பிஸ்னஸ் லா, டெல் மீ தி ஆதர் புக் தெரியாது. ஏன்னா வி ஆர் நாட் சர்ச்சிங் த சோர்ஸ். வேறு ஏதாவது பெரிஃபரல் என்ன கிடைக்குதோ, மார்க்கெட் பஸார், இது பஸார் நோட்ஸ் இதெல்லாம் பார்க்குறோம். அதர்வைஸ் கூகுள் சார், கூகுள் ஸ்காலர், அவர் தான் கூகுள் குருஜி. Google Guruji will tell everything. Okay, அதானே. புக் என்னன்னு கேட்டால் கூகுள் சார், அவ்வளோதான். வேறு ஒன்றும் ஆதர் நேமு, பப்ளிஷர் நேம் இதெல்லாம் ஒன்றுமே தெரியாது. அதனால் டிஜிட்டேஷன் ஏரால there are lot of things to know, and simulation and virtual labs are also coming up now, that also the college can establish and give them hands-on experience. So this digitization put together gives some advantages. No? One is flexible and accessible learning. Flexible and accessible learning it gives. Flexible and accessible learning. That is why nowadays in the government of India again has introduced a new scheme called National Education Policy. National Education Policy 2020. நாங்கள் பாண்டிச்சேரியில் இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் பண்ணிட்டோம். பாண்டிச்சேரியில் almost all colleges are offering NEP syllabus, but here Tamil Nadu government has its own rules and regulations, so that's why they are not going for it. And why I am telling that, there lot of flexibility is there. Students can do 1 year BCom, first year BCom, get certificate and go. If he want, he can go out. After 5 years, he can come and do the second year. Then he go and left. Then after 3 to 4 years, he can come and finish the third year. சார் எங்களுக்கு சொல்லுங்கள் சார் அப்படிங்கிறீங்களா? ஸோ இதுக்கு பேர் ஃப்ளெக்ஸி சிஸ்டம், மல்டிபிள் என்ட்ரி மல்டிபிள் எக்ஸிட்னு பேர். மல்டிபிள் என்ட்ரி மல்டிபிள் எக்ஸிட் சிஸ்டம். ஸோ இட் இஸ் கால்டு ஃப்ளெக்சிபிலிட்டி. ஸோ தட் இஸ் தேர் இன் தி டிஜிட்டல் என்விரான்மெண்ட், நாட் ஓன்லி இன் எஜுகேஷன், இன் ஆல் அதர் ஃபீல்ட் this flexibility is there. Now all of you, how do you buy your products, your consumable products? How do you buy your consumable products? கடைக்கு போகிறீங்களா? நிறைய இல்லை முக்கால்வாசி என்ன பண்ணுறீங்க? ஆன்லைன், இன்க்ளூடிங் பூவாலேருந்து என்ன எங்கே ஆன்லைன் தான் என்ன. ஆன்லைன் பண்ண உடனே ஸ்விக்கிலேருந்து அங்கே டப்பா கொண்டு வந்துடுவான்ல, உடனே சாப்பிடுவோம். அப்போ எவ்வளோ ஈஸியாக இருக்குல்ல அது. அது எப்படி வந்துச்சு? அந்த கான்செப்ட் எப்படி வந்துச்சு? அந்த கான்செப்ட் வந்ததுக்கு எங்களை மாதிரி ஒரு பூமர் காரணம் அங்கே என்ன. ஏன்னா எக்கனாமிக்ஸில் என்ன சொல்லுவோம்? யூட்டிலிட்டின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. யூட்டிலிட்டி எக்கனாமிக்ஸ் சப்ஜெக்டில் ஒரு பொருளுக்கு யூட்டிலிட்டி வருதுன்னா அது 3 வகையில் வரும் சொல்லுவாங்க. ஃபார்ம் யூட்டிலிட்டி, டைம் யூட்டிலிட்டி, பிளேஸ் யூட்டிலிட்டிம்பாங்க. அந்த டைம் அண்ட் பிளேஸ் யூட்டிலிட்டி தான் இன்றைக்கி லாஜிஸ்டிக்ஸ் ஃபாலோ பண்ணுறாங்க. லாஜிஸ்டிக்ஸ், தட் இஸ் வை வி ஆர் ஏபிள் டு கெட் தி திங்ஸ் அட் அவர் டோர் ஸ்டெப்ஸ். Amazon rightly captured it and perfectly carrying out. That's why they are cracking the retail business. One of the biggest global giant in the world, Amazon. Now, earlier started as a book publishing company, just a mere book publishing company. Now they are rocking. Except father and mother, they are able to deliver everything. Am I right? Those days, except a plane சொல்லுவோம். இப்போ பிளேன்லாம் சும்மா பிளேனுக்குள்ளே they can make it and sell it on a retail business பண்ண முடியும் இல்லை. So why I am citing it now, how they are identifying that opportunity and capitalizing it in an effective way, and maintaining it in a very successful way, for which they introduce a concept called supply chain management. Again, SCM is the application of ICT in logistics. That's it. Application of ICT in logistics, thereby supply chain can be created. When supply chain is created, we can maintain it, we can monitor it, we can mentor it, and thereby we can ensure the delivery perfectly. This is how digitization is rocking. As long as it is not destructing the society, it is good. But destruction of the society depends on you only. That is why I said about Bernard Shaw's story. No? So try to develop right mindset and make use of it. So flexible and accessible learning, personalized learning experience, and industry relevant and up-to-date content. That is also available in a digital platform. You can check yourself. Many a time, as an ordinary consumer, we people, whatever available, we buy from the shop and come. But you people are not like that. You are searching in Google. What is the product? Who is making it? What are the components? What is the price? What are the different models available? Are you searching or not? Are you searching or not? What is that process? That searching process is called research. The searching process is called that searching process is called research. Research. Are you doing it or not? Even ஒரு ஹோட்டலில் மதியம் லஞ்சு வாங்கணுண்டானா எடுத்தோடனே ஒரே ஹோட்டலில் ஃபோன் பண்ணி ஆர்டர் வாங்குவியா? என்ன இருக்குது பார்ப்பீங்களா? என்னென்ன இடத்துல என்னென்ன மெனு இருக்குது பார்க்குறீங்களா? எல்லாமே சிட்டிங் இன் த ஹோம் யூ ஆர் ஏபிள் டு டூ இட். It is because of digitization. Okay, so this is how you have to develop that expertise, IT skills, as well as other mechanical skills also. No, mechanical skill gives you energy. What is called TOT in Solom. We used to call it as TOT, technology of things. Technology of things. அது இப்போ தாண்டி அடுத்த ஸ்டேஜுக்கு என்ன வந்துருச்சு? ஐஓடின்னு வந்துருச்சு. ஐஓடி கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்களா? வாட் இஸ் இட்? இன்டர்நெட் ஆஃப், இதுதான் எவல்யூஷன், டெக்னாலஜி எவல்யூஷன். டெக்னாலஜிங்கிறது ஒரு இன்புட் ஃபேக்டர்னு நான் சொல்லுவேன். எப்போ 20 years பிஃபோர் நான் சொல்லிட்டு இருப்பேன். இன்றைக்கி இட் இஸ் ரியலைஸ்ட். realize. Upon 90s, I have chosen a subject, project management, that is my pet subject. Still now I am on that. Carried out more than half a dozen research work on that project area. Now it holds good for the betterment of the country. All infrastructure development, what is being taken up? We did research earlier. Solar project, what is gaining momentum now? We did research earlier. No, it all because of my input on project management area. So in that I used to tell technology is one of the input. And the technology proper use pannona, we can scale up the operation. We can quicken the speed of the operation. We can ensure the quality, precision. So when these advantages are there, naturally we have to go for technology. So that's why TOT, one stage, it is in the form of industry 3.0, 4.0, like that comes. Now we are in the 5.0. No? Industry 5.0, manufacturing. Upper TOT to IoT has come. Internet of Things. So that Internet of Things, we are able to get into very faster way on performing anything and everything. We are able to handle big data with the help of IoT. Otherwise we cannot. 4 நம்பரை கூட்டுன்னு சொன்னாக்க வாயில் கூட தெரியுமா உனக்கு? ஆடிஷன் உடனே சார் கால்குலேட்டர் கொடுங்க சார், மொபைல் கொடுங்க சார், கால்குலேட்டர் எடுத்துக்கிட்டு பார்ப்போம். அப்படி தான் சொல்லுவீங்க 4 நம்பர். பட் நாங்களாம் ஒரு ஈவன் அக்கௌண்டன்ஸ் ட்ரையல் பேலன்ஸில் 45 ஐட்டம் இருக்கும், மேனுவலாக கூட்டிவிடுவோம். ஈவன் பர்பஸ்ஃபுல்லி நான் ஒரு டைம் கூட்டினா கரெக்டாக இருக்கும் இந்த டோட்டல், அவ்வளோதான். நான் கூட்டிவிடுவேன், அப்புறம் யாராவது செக் பண்ண சொல்லுவேன், கரெக்டாக இருக்கும். 99% மிஸ்டேக்ஸ் வராது. பிகாஸ் தட் கைண்ட் ஆஃப் எக்ஸ்பர்டைஸ் வி டெவலப்டு. ஓகே, இப்போ அதே மாதிரி இன்றைக்கி மெஷின் பண்ணுது. மெஷின் பண்ணும்போது அதை எதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்ணணும் மெஷினை, இன்டர்நெட்டு அப்படின்னா முண்டேன் டாஸ்க்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. முண்டேன் டாஸ்க், கடுமையான வேலை, ரொம்ப அதிகமான வேலை, ரொட்டீனான வேலைக்கெல்லாம் நம்ம அதை யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். ஆனால் மைண்ட் யூஸ் பண்ணுற வேலைக்கு ஹியூமன் இன்டெலிஜென்ஸ் cannot be substituted. So you have to sharpen your human intelligence. Thereby you can surpass the challenges of AI very easily and effectively. And then in the digital era, some of the challenges are there. One is a digital divide. Digital divide is a challenge, and thereby people in the rural area and semi-rural area, they are unable to have even good internet facilities, and the government is also working on that, and thereby that digital divide is narrowed down. Digital divide is getting narrowed down now. That is why many IT companies, they are still adopting work from, am I right? Still they are adopting work from home. Why? Work from home is more convenient for both employees as well as organization. It is convenient for both employees as well as organization. So that is why they are allowing. And a student from Rameshwaram or Paramakudi, they are sitting and working for Infosys. They are sitting and working for TCS. They are sitting and working for Cognizant in the deep root village. That is how when you see the southern part, almost all the villages are developed now. All concrete houses, air condition, internet line, everything is there. Really, when you are roaming around, you will be able to see the development. By just sitting in the home, we should not make any critical comments. We have to see the development, what is taking place in and around us. So when you see that, definitely digital divide is narrowed down. But still, there are many things we have to do, and the government is also attending it, and we should also promote it. Then need for teaching, training in digital tools. Teaching, training, mainly COVID, when COVID comes, COVID is not coming, we may not be in a position to know about Google Meet. How many of you know Google Meet? Only COVID made us to know about it. At the age of my 60, I learned one training program, 48 days training program, Delhi-based organization, to learn the Google, how to make YouTube, how to screen, how to edit. Now, everything I learned through that workshop, 48 days. Why? I want to coexist. I want to coexist in my profession. No, so that's why that interest made me to undergo that. Then wherein I got a very good grade also, because every day test, and the 48th day whole test, like that they used to do, very rigorous exercise that made me to learn something. There is a concept called mind mapping, concept mapping. That concept mapping really very wonderful tool, which I learned through COVID time. Suppose I want to teach this cost accounting subject. Full entire cost accounting, I want to make one map. I am making it with that tool. With that tool, I have developed one map through system, computer mapping. And the ஒரு tool, ஒரு chart, ஒரு page print எடுத்தா ஒரே page. அந்த page வச்சுட்டு நான் ஒரு மாசம் கூட class எடுக்கலாம். Provided if I have inner meaning and all, I can take 1 month class with their one chart. That is what is called the concept mapping. That concept mapping helps a lot with the help of mind mapping also. So thereby, this is how we learn from the COVID situation, and with which the digital aid, ICT aid helps a lot. And then invariably in all commerce curriculum, projects and internship should be mandatory. Try to make it. Suppose if internship is not there, try to ask your board of studies members and include internship. Nowadays, even Government of India put a direction to all the public sector companies to offer internship to students. To offer internship to students. It's a mandatory for them. Similarly, many private corporates also coming up as a CSR measure to train the organization, to train the students in the educational institution, especially higher education institution. So I request the madam as well as your dean madam also to take some steps to have a tie-up with the industry. So thereby regular internship will be getting. When they are getting regular internship, hands-on will be getting. Hands-on experience. Once when they have hands-on exposure, knowledge with the exposure helps a lot to crack placement. So thereby you will be getting placements. Okay, then apart from placement, you have to aim for entrepreneurship also. You have to aim for entrepreneurship also. Okay, entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship requires, as I said, the core skills, core competency, and then professional competency. When these two synergize, you will be a successful entrepreneur. We have to make it happen. We have to make it happen, for which taking up small project, taking up internship, and attending case studies in the classroom lecture, it all helps a lot to sharpen, to know the latest updates in the society and the economy and industry. Thereby you will be able to equip yourself. Above all, you have to have good interpersonal relations. Good interpersonal relations. You have to have the curiosity to know things, not gossips. Could you understand? You should have the curiosity to know the things, developmental things, not gossips. But we people are interested in knowing gossips. Okay, please avoid. So for which you can make use of the digital mode very much. And every day I am learning. Every day I am learning. Through my Google Guruji, I am learning a lot on every concept. Okay, so that's what I said about the neuron movements, Neuron movement, 1,50,000 times they are communicating each other. Upon the communication, at this communication skills, there again you have to develop 3 qualities. One is called logos, ethos, and pathos. These 3 things are very much needed so as to communicate well. Whether it's a oral communication or written communication or gestural communication, I have to adopt these 3 qualities. What are they? Logos, ethos, and pathos. Okay, logos, ethos, and pathos. Those days, when we receive inland letter from my father, as long as I am student, when I see my letter, my father's letter, I will be happy to read it again and again. Then after getting married, whenever I receive inland letter from my wife, I used to read it again and again and keep it. Still I am keeping my wife's letter with me. Okay, because of that kind of emotions and pathos and ethos, all are there, and that's how we are able to communicate well. Okay, so why I am telling you, communication skill, these things are, this is the 3 qualities are prescribed by Aristotle. You may be able to know the famous philosopher Aristotle. He has given these 3 concepts: ethos, pathos, and logos. Okay, so this is a communication skill you can develop, and whatever be the changes, hybrid mode is unavoidable now. Hybrid mode is unavoidable now. That's a future trend, and we have to emphasize more on soft skills, innovations, and lifelong learning. And the soft skills and lifelong learning will help a lot to get into entrepreneurship also, and thereby you will be able to make innovation. Innovation is the order of the day. Every individual should work for innovating things. Okay, so far we are good at imitating. Imitating is also essential for developing entrepreneurship. But how long is the matter? So now the time has come, we have to work for innovation. Again, in innovation index also, India is lagging behind. Our innovation number is very, very less. GII index, Global Innovation Index, is very low. So we have to come to top level, first top 10 level we have to come, for which you have to make more innovation. So what is innovation? Innovation is making a trivial change in existing things. Making a small change in existing thing is called innovation. Innovate or perish is the mantra. Innovation is the gateway for growth. That is why all my students try to innovate rather than imitate. No, whatever may be your career. It is not necessary that you have to be a finance professional, you have to be a marketing person, you have to be a HR man. Whatever be your small work, try to make some innovation. Try to make some innovation. Recently, I went to some place in Bangalore airport. I saw one restaurant called Rameshwaram Cafe. Anyone heard about it? Rameshwaram Cafe. Sir, nalla pasikidhu sir, tea saapidnom appadidana. Sir, Rameshwaram Cafe la people are standing in queue airport kulla. And dosa na 250 rupees. I never tasted the dosa. I never tasted such kind of dosa. What is the recipe and all, I don't know. But it's like a golden color, thick golden color, and fully like a string. Dosa கீழே போட்டால் பிய்யாது அது மாதிரி. பட் அப்படியே ஓப்பன் கிச்சன், ஆட்டோமேட்டிக் கிச்சனில் செய்கிறேன், நமக்கு நேராகவே செய்கிறேன். People are standing in queue and getting it. And every time, 24/7, that shop is fully crowded. Coffee and dosa, very popular. They named it as Rameshwaram Cafe. Okay. They are having branch in Bangalore city also. Have you seen? Tested. Just tell them. So another person is witnessing it. No? So why I am telling now, innovation. தோசை 1000 தோசை நம்ம சாப்பிட்றோம்ல, ஈவன் அங்கே ஒரு ஃபேக்ட்ரி இருக்குது, ஒரு கடைக்கு பேர் தோசா ஃபேக்ட்ரின்னு போட்டுருப்பான். இட்லி ஃபேக்ட்ரி, ஹைதராபாத் ஏர்போர்ட்டில் இட்லி ஃபேக்ட்ரின்னு வச்சுருப்பான். அங்கே போனால் 22 இட்லி, டைப்ஸ் ஆஃப் இட்லி போர்டு போட்டுருவான் வருஷத்தில். என்ன சார் வீட்டில் ஒரு இட்லி செய்கிறதே சாப்பிட முடியல, அவன் 22 இட்லி போட்டு வச்சுட்டு வியாபாரம் பண்ணுறாங்க, அதுவும் வாங்குறாங்க, அவன் ஓடுது, அதனால் ஏர்போர்ட்டில் கடை வச்சுருக்கிறான். புரியுதா? அப்போ இன்னோவேஷனுங்கிறது இட் ஆல் கம்ஸ் ஃப்ரம் அவர் மைண்ட், இன்னர் ஹார்ட், அதில் வர்றது தான். மேக்கிங் எ ட்ரிவியல் சேஞ்ச், அதான் சொன்னேன். ட்ரிவியல் மீன்ஸ் small changing in existing things. That's called innovation. Now, innovate or perish is the mantra. Innovation is the gateway for growth. So that you have to do. Okay. So when you are started developing that, automatically entrepreneurialism will come into you. When entrepreneurialism comes to you, it is not necessary that you have to start a business, you have to start an industry. Okay. As I am calling myself as intrapreneur. I am working for my university. I am one of the key persons in my university. So I am intrapreneur. Intrapreneur means an individual who possesses all entrepreneurial quality and working for an institution. Not his own institution, working for another institution. So intrapreneur, extrapreneur, social entrepreneur, political entrepreneur, academic entrepreneur. So your friend, now my friend again Murugesan, he is acting as an academic entrepreneur now, developing many institutions. He is acting as an institution builder. So when you are closely observing him, knowingly or அவருக்கே தெரியாது, knowingly or unknowingly he may have some entrepreneurial qualities in him. That is why he is able to sustain. At the age of 65, he is able to be very active and contribute, and colleges are inviting him. So something is there. That something is called entrepreneurship, entrepreneurial qualities. Okay. So everyone, it is for teachers also, students also, when you are researchers also. When you are developing it, you can succeed. என்னோட எய்ம் என்ன தெரியுமா, நான் till my last breath, I will work and I will earn in a legitimate way. நியாயமான வழியில் சம்பாதிப்பேன் அப்படிங்கிற எனக்கு பயங்கர கட்ஸ் இருக்குது. எனக்கு இது தப்பா ரைட்டா இல்லை? ஸோ தட் இஸ் பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் அந்த entrepreneurship. And the guts I develop, I consistently motivating myself, for which self motivation is very much needed, and that's how I am working on that. And this is how, though we are discussing the advantages and disadvantages of digitization, lot of ways and means are there to incorporate or effectively utilize the digitization in the commerce and management curriculum. And a lot of new methods have come up. And again, the data-driven decision making is very much essential in the present day context. So commerce and management students should know the know-how of applying data, gathering data, storing data, processing data, analyzing the data, presenting the data, everything you have to develop expertise with the help of ICT, with the help of digitization. When you do that, you can do rocking. You can do rocking. You will be the rock star. You will be the rock star. Would you like to be a rock star or not? Rock star or ruster? Rock star or rock star? I am not hiring. So far I am shouting, no? You are a rock star or ruster? Yes, you will be rocking. Am I right? So thank you one and all for your patient listening.
Our heartfelt thanks, sir, for delivering such an inspiring and insightful talk. Your words have set an excellent tone for what promises to be a stimulating conference, highlighting the exciting opportunities and challenges in the age of digitalization. We are deeply grateful for your presence and look forward to the engaging discussions, innovative ideas, and collaborative insights that this conference will foster. May I now take pleasure in inviting Ms. Noor Nasha, Assistant Professor from the Department of Corporate Secretaryship, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good morning, respected dignitaries, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty members, dear participants and students. I humbly express my profound gratitude to the Almighty, whose blessings have made it possible for us to convene here today and witness the successful inauguration of this national conference. We are truly privileged to welcome our Reverend Mother, Dr. Lima Rosario, Chairperson of St.Anne's Arts and Science College. Mother's foresight, steadfast encouragement, and enduring dedication to academic distinction inspire every member of a college community. Our visionary leadership has transformed our institution into excellence, and a compassionate guidance nurtures not just knowledge but character and values in all of us. Your firm commitment to empowering students and faculty continues to set a standard of inspiration and aspiration for generations to come. We sincerely thank our chief guest, Dr. P. Natarajan, for gracing us with his presence today. Your insightful address, vast experience, and visionary perspectives have greatly enriched this conference and inspired our participants. We are truly grateful for your time, guidance, and generous sharing of knowledge, which have made this event memorable and set a standard of academic excellence for all of us. Your words will inspire all of us as we explore the transformative impact of digitalization in our fields. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to our respected principal, Dr. I. Annamal Arpudamedi, for her strategic guidance and encouragement has been the cornerstone of making this conference a reality. Your leadership continues to inspire excellence across our college community. Our sincere appreciation goes to Srimati M.R. Benedict Kumari, Dean of College Development, for her steadfast support and insightful advice, which have greatly contributed to the smooth planning and successful execution of this event. We are thankful to Srimati Archana, Public Relations Officer, Chair Accessibility Vertical at Young Indian CII Chennai, for gracing us with her presence and for her efforts in fostering a meaningful dialogue between academic and industry, enriching the scope and impact of this conference. We express our gratitude to Dr. Murugesan, college advisor and NAC peer team member, whose expertise, guidance, and experience have been invaluable in organizing this conference and ensuring its academic rigor and success. We sincerely thank Dr. B.N. Padmaja Priyadarshini, esteemed researcher, entrepreneur, and managing director of Om Plan Guru Civil Consultations Private Limited, Chennai, and Dr. R. Mehala, Assistant Professor, Department of Master of Commerce, STNB, Vaishnav College for Women, Krompet. Your expertise and insights have significantly enriched the discussions, stimulated innovative thinking among our participants, and added depth to the deliberations, fostering meaningful engagement throughout the conference. We extend our heartfelt thanks to the academicians, research scholars, and postgraduate students from various colleges who have joined us today. We are proud of your contributions and feel privileged to have you among us today. We are equally grateful to our esteemed sisters of the congregation, whose guidance and support have been a source of great strength and motivation throughout this conference. Our sincere appreciation also goes to our dedicated faculty members, non-teaching staff, technical and support teams, and all participants and students. Your active engagement, enthusiasm, and collaboration have infused this gathering with energy, purpose, and a spirit of collective learning. On behalf of the organizing committee, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who contributed to making this national conference a meaningful, inspirational, and innovative event, and who played a significant role in advancing commerce and management in the digital era. Thank you all.
Reimagining commerce and management in the age of digitalization. We are inspired by new ideas, collaborations, and possibilities. We extend our sincere gratitude to our chief guest, dignitaries, our resource people, participants, and all the organizers for their invaluable contributions. May the connections and knowledge gained here ignite innovative solutions and shape the future of commerce and management. Thank you all for being a part of this remarkable journey once again. Now we shall have a short photo session with the dignitaries. We welcome Dr. Arasu, the University of Madras. Welcome to all of you. Commerce is no longer confined to ledgers and boardrooms. It thrives in algorithms, networks, and digital ecosystems. And management today is the art of navigating this dynamic transformation with vision and innovation. Good afternoon, respected dignitaries, esteemed guests, scholars, faculty members, and my dear students. It is with great pride and joy that I welcome you all to this national conference on reimagining commerce and management in the age of digitalization, organized by the Departments of Commerce, Corporate Secretaryship, Accounting and Finance, and Business Administration. Today has been an enriching day of academic exchange and discovery. We commenced the morning with our inaugural session, followed by engaging paper presentations that shed light on the evolving dimensions of commerce and management in the digital era. As we now come together for the concluding segment of this scholarly journey, let us pause to reflect, celebrate the knowledge shared, and express our heartfelt gratitude. To begin the ceremony on an auspicious and a spiritual note, let us invoke the blessings of God Almighty through the prayer song. I request all of you to kindly rise for the college song.
As we gather in this place today, Holy Spirit, come and have your way. Have your way. As we lay aside our own desires, sweep across our hearts with holy fire. Oh, have your way. This is your house, your home. We welcome you, Lord, we welcome you. This is your house, your home. We welcome you today.
To formally welcome the gathering, I now invite Mrs. Vasumati, Head Department of English, to deliver the welcome address.
Good afternoon. As we gather for the valedictory session of the National Conference on Reimagining Commerce and Management in the Age of Digitalization, I am incredibly proud and delighted to greet each and every one of you. Throughout the day, this conference has provided a vibrant forum for academics, researchers, professionals, and students to exchange creative ideas, have important conversations, and consider how digitalization is revolutionizing management and commerce. First and foremost, it is a great honor to welcome and thank our distinguished chairperson, Reverend Mother Dr. Lima Rosario, whose wisdom, passion, and unchanging determination have been the foundation of strength and inspiration for the development and distinction of St.Anne's Arts and Science College. Generations of students and instructors have been inspired and encouraged by Mother's strong moral principles, tireless dedication to academic success, and excellent leadership. The institution is still being shaped by her leadership and vision, which promote learning, creativity, and all-around growth. It is our distinct honor to welcome Dr. R. Arasu, Dean of Research and Professor of Management Studies at the University of Madras, as the chief guest for today's conference. With over 27 years of experience in higher education, he has made remarkable contributions as an academician, researcher, author, and institutional leader. A profiled scholar with publications in reputed journals and books translated into multiple languages, his research spans business ethics, strategic management, services marketing, and global business trends. Recognized nationally and internationally for the leadership, innovation, and mentorship, Dr. Arasu's presence will undoubtedly enrich and inspire this conference. We are delighted to acknowledge our esteemed principal, Dr. I. Annamal Arpudameri, whose idealistic leadership and dedicated guidance continue to elevate our institution. A warm welcome to our Dean of College Development, Srimati Benedict Kumari, whose commitment has played a vital role in the growth and enrichment of our college. It is a pleasure to welcome Srimati Archana, Public Relations Officer and Chair of the Accessibility Vertical at Young Indians, Chennai. She has fostered learning, creativity, and the overall growth of students through her inspired efforts. We are honored to welcome Dr. Murugesan, College Advisor and NAC Peer Team Member, whose invaluable guidance and extensive experience have greatly contributed to our national conference. Our heartfelt welcome goes to Dr. Padmaja Priyadarshini, researcher, statistician, entrepreneur, managing director, Messrs. Home Plan Guru Civil Consultations Private Limited, Chennai, and Dr. R. Meghala, Assistant Professor, Department of Master of Commerce, STNB Vaishnav College for Women, Krompet. We are grateful for your time, expertise, and insightful contributions today. We extend our sincere welcome to the academicians, research scholars, and postgraduate students from various institutions who have participated and enriched this conference with their knowledge, perspectives, and enthusiasm. We are delighted to welcome Sisters of the Congregation, whose support has been invaluable for the conference. A very warm welcome to our committed faculty, supportive non-teaching staff, technical teams, and cheerful participants and students. Your presence, enthusiasm, and active involvement bring vitality, purpose, and a true spirit of collaboration to this academic gathering. This national conference on reimagining commerce and management in the age of digitalization has indeed provided a timely platform to explore, envision, and shape the future of commerce and management education in a digitally driven world. Once again, I extend my warmest welcome and heartfelt gratitude to each one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for such a warm and a graceful welcome. At this juncture, it is our privilege to felicitate our distinguished guest, whose presence and contributions add immense value to this conference. I now invite Dr. Murugesan, College Advisor and NAC Peer Team Member, to felicitate Dr. R. Arasu, Professor, Dean Research, University of Madras, with a shawl. I invite Srimati Archana, the Public Relations Officer, to felicitate Dr. R. Arasu with the memento. I deem it an honor and pleasure to invite Ms. Alice Maria, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, to introduce our esteemed chief guest, Dr. R. Arasu.
It is our distinct honor and privilege to welcome Dr. R. Arasu, an esteemed academician, visionary leader, and distinguished scholar, as the chief guest for today's valedictory function for the conference. Dr. Arasu currently serves as the Dean of Research and Professor of Management Studies at the prestigious University of Madras. With an illustrious career spanning over 27 years in higher education, he has made remarkable contributions to teaching, research, and academic leadership. He has held the position of principal at two predominant government arts and science colleges in Chennai, where his leadership was particularly instrumental in guiding institutions through the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic. A prolific author and researcher, Dr. Arasu has published extensively in reputed national and international journals, including Scopus indexed platforms, and authorized several influential books, many of which have been translated into multiple languages. His research interests are diverse, spanning business ethics, strategic management, services marketing, and global business trends. Dr. Arasu's global presence is noteworthy. He has served as chief guest and chairperson at international conferences held in Bangkok, Malaysia, and Maldives. He holds honorary academic appointments in USA and Argentina. His innovative work also includes a patented device aimed at measuring employee efficiency. His contributions have earned him numerous prestigious honors, including entry into the Guinness Book of Records 2023, the Mahatma Gandhi Summit 2022, the Best Faculty Award at the Global Indian Summit in London, and a WHO recognition for his COVID-19 response efforts. Beyond his accolades, Dr. Arasu is a mentor to a new generation of scholars, having guided multiple PhD candidates and serving on academic aboards, inspection committees, and editorial panels across India and abroad. We are truly privileged to have Dr. R. Arasu with us today. His presence and insights will undoubtedly enrich this conference and inspire all of us. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Dr. R. Arasu, our chief guest.
With great honor, I now invite our chief guest, Dr. R. Arasu, to deliver the valedictory address, a message that will guide and inspire us beyond the pages of today's conference.
A very good afternoon to all of you. It's a very privilege to stand before you to have this valedictory section at the National Conference on Reimagining Commerce and Management in the Age of Digitalization. So first, I need to appreciate the departments who have taken this topic. Both the commerce and management in the age of digitalization is something very important today. So I appreciate all the faculty members and students who have coined and made the efforts for this wonderful national conference. First, I want to thank the chairperson, Mother Dr. Lima Rosario, for giving this opportunity for me to come here, and the principal, Dr. I. Anamal Narpudemeri, the Dean of the College Development, Tirumadi Benedict Kumari, and the Public Relation Officer, Archana, Tirumadi Archana, and College Advisor, Dr. S. Murugesan. So thank you all for inviting me for this wonderful afternoon for this valedictory function at this college. So this college is not new to me. I've already come once. That's what I spoke to Mr. S. Murugesan sir. I said several years before. Might be 6 or 7 years might be there. When I was principal in a government college, I was being invited. for some function programs. This is a second visit to this wonderful college. Thank you for opportunity here. So I asked Professor S. Murugesan sir, how many and other faculty members, how many papers it has come. Other faculties, they said 113. Am I right, madam? 113. 131, fine. So such in a short period of time, you get about 100 plus, more than 100 is something best thing in today seminars, because you know everywhere the conference runs, but it will not be more than 10 or 20. I used to ask the colleges in the national seminar conferences, hardly they say 20 or 25. But here you say more than 150 plus, something unique and extraordinary that shows how talented you are. The faculties and the students have made this a wonderful topic here. So first of all, what is reimagining? We are talking about reimagining in digitalization. Today world, we talk about, you are taking this commerce and management together, right? So it's not imagining, it's a reimagining in today's digitalization. So we are not talking about a new invention or a new technology. The new technology is almost important, but more than the invention of new technology, the reimagining is important in today's scenario. Why? Without reimagining, nothing will happen. The digitalization is happening today very fast. The company which doesn't go for digitalization will not exist for a long period of time. So I don't want to go for a big lecture here in the class. It's not a lecture also. So I will not take more few minutes only, as other programs are to be taken. So I'll just take a maximum of 10 minutes only. So I want to interactively need to participate. So why there is a digitalization happening? Why it is so important? We see some case studies, fine, where you find this importance of reimagining happens, and digitalization is happening in today, the age of in the today's era, in today's age of digitalization. So something new to be invented, right? We call this as a reimagining. So let us take one typical example. Everyone knows an example of Amazon. So Amazon is one of the example we take, and Walmart also. So what you remember most? You remember only Amazon. But Walmart was more important than Amazon previously. Everyone knows one of the richest person, before Bill Gates I'm talking, it was only Walmart. Today Walmart is not at all there. Everyone talking about Amazon, right? Why so? What happened there? Because the Walmart ignored the importance of digitalization. They never cared about digitalization. Today, digitalization, they never happened in Walmart that much compared to the Amazon. Amazon started with, I don't want to go to the history of Amazon. You all know who is a chairperson who started this Amazon. He just went for buying books. That time, you're not able to get books. Hardly when you want to take the Amazon chairperson wants to buy a book, he hardly about 5 books he want to order in the bookshop. He got only 3 or 2 books. Another 2 books was not able to get it. So that has made him to realize, why not we ourselves go for digitalization? He was the first person who made a digitalization in the purchase of books. Started Amazon, started with books. Today, you see, it is not only in Amazon, not only the product, not only books. Today, even from the pin to elephant, whatever it is, right? For example, I'm saying, everywhere you find the products in Amazon. Why so? It is only because of this digitalization happens. This is one of the important case studies, need to understand it. Is it clear? So you need to, now you know the importance. Because Walmart ignored the process of digitalization, it is not existing today. Whereas when the Amazon cared, there was much care. There is a lot of reimagining process happened in the digitalization, happened in the Amazon. Now it's standing number 1 company in the world. Is it clear? The next most important, everyone knows a product called as Starbucks. Starbucks is not a product, right? We go for a Starbucks, what? Where you go for Starbucks? Why you go for Starbucks? What do you find that? What type of, why I am talking about digitalization in Starbucks? Even a coffee, where you get for 10 rupees in a local tea shop. But when you go to Starbucks, how much it is? 200 rupees or 250 rupees? Why it's so? Why you go there? They're not talking about the product. They're talking about the experience you get. Starbucks, we never go for having a coffee. You see, when you go for having a coffee for 200 rupees, in that place, you have a lot of economics time paper, Times of India paper, all newspapers are there, and you can spend that time. It's not the usual coffee shop where you just take a coffee and come back, where you sit for hours, discuss about the business and other things here. You go with your friend, you spend. But this Starbucks wanted to make something unique. So what happened there, instead of just getting 250 for a coffee, they made a smart cards. I think many people do not know this. When you want to buy a coffee there, you need to buy a small smart card worth of 1,000 rupees. Right? It's not a usual credit cards or debit cards they take. They take a card, a premium card, where you pay 1,000 rupees. You take only a coffee for 250 rupees. Remaining 750 rupees. It will not be paid back. The Starbucks companies keep the 750. They lend the loans to the other people. Now it is one of the richest company. It's because of this digitalization. Instead of just getting a rupee, 250 rupees from your hand, they just take you a smart card system where you put the money there, digital. So, see, if after tasting a coffee for 250 rupees, you won't go back. You go after 2 months or 3 months. So, till that time, the money is being handled by the Starbucks. So, this digitalization happens. They are able to have this digitalization process where they use this money. So, like one person paying 1,000 rupees, think over so many customers. So, they are able to lend the loans like banks. I think you might not know this. Starbucks also lends loans to the customers, just like banks. Only checks they can't give. Other than the checks, because only bank is authorized to give the checks. Where the Starbucks makes a good interest, more than the profit, the interest of the Starbucks has been more than the products, sales. So this happens because of this digitalization. The next one, I just want to quote few examples, not more than that, so that you will recollect it. And today, India, we talk about digital payment revolution, right? The payment revolution happens here. Why? With the help of what? UPI, Unified Payment Interface, you call, right? So, for your information, till this August 2025 alone, India has crossed more than 15 billion UPI transactions. So, now you understand the importance of digitalization. So, 2025 August alone, it has crossed more than 15 billion UPI transactions. So, today, you see a lot of things are happening. It's only because of the digitalization. The next one, Tesla. Tesla, you know. So now today, that is also happening. The manufacturing of company, you would have seen just-in-time concept, right? What is the just-in-time? Japanese concept, right? The Tesla is able to make this very fast. The manufacturing sector of Tesla is doing in a very effective manner with the help of digitalization. So this is now Tesla is ranking number 1 because of this digitalization. The other one, a typical example, I don't want to take much of your time. The one more example I want to give is Tanish, the gold ornaments you see, right? So where that happens in a very strategic manner. So during the time of COVID, you would have seen many people have avoided going to the stores. So now the importance of digitalization happens here. So augmented realities, artificial intelligence are coming to the practice where the women never go to the shop. With the help of AR, they are able to visualize what ornaments they want. If you want to buy an ornament, you can see, visualize. You can wear that ornaments, though it is not there. You can see through the AR, you can see that ornaments in the showroom. So you need not go to the shop. Digitalization happens so that you can see what type of ornaments you can wear and buy. This is happening. Last today is Tanish. It is becoming very famous because of these AR technology has happened, because of this digitalization is happening here. Today you see lot of things are happening here. You want to buy, even Amazon also has adopted this principle in having a digitalization techniques. When you want to have a sofa in your house, you need not, before days we go to the sofa showroom and see what type of sofa you want and what type of color you want. Now technology is totally different. I can sit in my house and see which wall color, what type of sofas I want. So you can realize it, the AR is the technique where you can visualize it, how the sofa looks like. So which color of the sofa will suit for my hall. I can see without going there through AR. This is what is happening today. So that's why you understand the importance of digitalization today. Today, without digitalization, nothing will be there. Right? It is not an invention. Don't think it is an invention. We are only reimagining. So already the concepts are there. Is imagining. We call it as a reimagining. That's what a wonderful topic. Once again, I appreciate all the students and the faculties who have coined this excellent national seminar on reimagining commerce and management in the age of digitalization. I welcome you. Once again, I thank the institution and all the members and the board and management for welcoming me. Special thanks to Professor Murugesan, S. Murugesan sir, because the very day I became the Dean of Research, immediately he said, you should come forth to our college. I given the dates 1-2 months before itself. So that's a special thanks to Professor Advisor of this college, Dr. Professor S. Murugesan sir, my old friend for a long period of time. I definitely come the other occasion. In fact, I can come for some orientation also. I can say some more case studies also. So wish you all the best. This national seminar coming should go for international seminar. That's why I was keep talking to the principals and advisors and other principal. Next time, this should go 2026. You should have a wonderful international conference with more than 250 or 300 papers international level. So I appreciate your interest. Thank you all. Thank you once again for giving this opportunity. Thank you so much.
A heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Arasu for the inspiring valedictory address, your thought-provoking words and visionary insights perfectly capped off an unforgettable conference. Thank you for sharing your wisdom and leaving us with the lasting impressions. Your presence and address has enriched us today, sir. Thank you very much. We now move on to the highlight of this academic conference, the formal release of the conference proceedings. This published volume brings together the peer-reviewed research papers and reflects the academic rigor of the entire event. May I now invite Dr. Murugesan to present the conference proceedings to our chief guest, Dr. R. Arasu, for the release. A big round of applause as the conference proceedings are officially released. Congratulations to all the contributors, authors, reviewers, and the editorial team for an excellent effort. Next, we move on to the releasing of the conference CD, which contains all the accepted papers, speakers' presentations, and key multimedia from the conference. May I now request our esteemed dignitaries, Srimati Archana, the Public Relationship Officer, and Dr. I. Annamal Arpudamari, our Principal, to kindly come forward and release the conference CD. This CD is a curated archive and an important academic resource for future reference. Let us give a big round of applause. Thank you, dignitaries, of the hard work, research, and innovation shared during this event. We now move to the opening of the official conference link, which serves as a digital gateway to all the content, resources, and materials generated during this conference. May I now invite Srimati Benedict Kumari, our Dean of College Development, to kindly inaugurate the conference link. This link will allow global access to the research presented here, continuing the exchange of ideas long after the event ends. Let's join in and give a big round of applause as the conference link is officially open to the public. This global academic collaborations. We sincerely thank the dignitaries for doing the honors.
The presentation of certificates for our national conference on Reimagining Commerce and Management in the Age of Digitalization. I now invite Dr. Arasu, Dean of Research, Professor of Management Studies, University of Madras, Principal, Dean, Academic Advisor and Public Relations Officer to present the certificate to the participants. Ms. Rajasubha, Assistant Professor, Soka Ikeda College of Arts and Science. Ms. Sangamitrai, Assistant Professor, Sri Muthukumara Swami College. Ms. Yarini, Valliammal College for Women. Ms. Sugasani V, Valliammal College for Women. Ms. Subbalakshmi, Valliammal College for Women. Ms. Preeti, Sri Krishna Swami College for Women. Ms. Charulata, Sri Krishna Swami College for Women. Ms. Priyadarshini V, Sri Krishna Swami College for Women. Ms. Ramya, Sri Krishna Swami College for Women. Ms. Reshma R, Valliammal College for Women. Ms. Darshini, SDNB Vaishnav College. Ms. Vaishnavi, DG Vaishnav College. Ms. Priyadarshini S, Sri Muthukumara Swami College. Ms. Veronica Christie, Sri Muthukumara Swami College. Ovina Mary, Stella Maris College. Ms. Varshini Triza Mota, Stella Maris College. Now we will move on to our faculty of our esteemed institution. Ms. Clara Elizabeth, Dr. Selva Mary, Dr. Navanitam, Ms. Alice Maria, Ms. Jennifer, Dr. Sangeeta, Ms. Ramya, Ms. Vipriya, Dr. Rajashri, Dr. Angel Janita, Ms. Pavitra Vahini, Ms. Ranjini, Ms. Pavitra, Ms. Chitra, Ms. Noornisha, Ms. Adla Peaslin Joycey, Ms. Vishalini, Ms. Bhavani, Dr. Nityapriya, Ms. Iron Devi, Ms. Julian Lima Rose, Now I invite our Public Relation Officer, Ms. Archana, to hand over the certificates to PG students. Ms. Jayapreeti, Ms. Kausalya, our friend Nushrat, yes, Gayatri, Ms. Evangeline, Madina T, Safa Fatima, Kul Nilofar Farhana, Shajita Parvin, Kirtika K, Yuvashri Yamuna, Anusha K, Priyadarshini J, Nitya B, Archana P, Diona, Amirta Shri Kumar, Monica, Rishi Prashanti, Sophia. Thank you, ma'am. Now I invite Dr. Mehala to hand over the certificates to the students. Miss Sangeeta, Miss Ranjini, Miss Maria Anusha, Miss Chevandi Sharon, Miss Abita. Thank you, ma'am. Now I invite our college advisor, Dr. Murugesan, to hand over the certificates to the students. Miss Archana Aishwarya, Miss Praveena, Miss Rajalakshmi, Miss Hema Roshini. I delighted to announce that the best paper presenter of this conference goes to Miss Vaishnavi from DG Vaishnav College.
Every successful event rests on the shoulders of many contributors. To formally thank all those who made this day possible, I now invite Ms. Jennifer, Assistant Professor of Commerce, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to all respected dignitaries, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty members, participants, and dear students. As we come to the close of this enriching national conference, I stand before you with deep gratitude and a sense of fulfillment. It is indeed a moment of pride to witness a successful culmination of this academic gathering, made possible by the grace of the Almighty and the collective efforts of many dedicated individuals. We are profoundly grateful to our beloved Reverend Mother, Dr. Lima Rosario, Chairperson of St.Anne's Arts and Science College, whose enduring support, transformative leadership, motivating encouragement have been the foundation of this conference success. Mother's deep commitment to academic excellence and value-based education continues to inspire and empower our entire community. Your visionary guidance and selfless dedication have become the cornerstone of our growth, shaping generations with wisdom and grace. Our sincere thanks to our chief guest, Dr. R. Arasu, whose insightful valedictory address has added great value to this conference. Your thoughtful reflections and visionary perspectives have not only enriched our understanding, but also encouraged us to think more deeply about the evolving landscape of commerce and management in the digital era. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to our respected principal, Dr. I. Annamal Arpudameri, whose guidance, motivation, and leadership have been instrumental throughout this journey. Ma'am, your solid support has truly been impelling cause behind the success of this event. We also take this opportunity to thank Srimati M.R. Benedict Kumari, Dean of College Development, for her continuous support and valuable inputs that have greatly contributed to the seamless execution of the conference. A heartfelt appreciation goes to Srimati Archana, Public Relations Officer and Chair, Accessibility Vertical at Young Indians, Chennai, for her presence and for building crucial bridges between academia and industry, thus broadening the impact of our discussions. We express our sincere thanks to Dr. Murugesan, College Advisor and NACPIA team member, for his invaluable support and guidance. Your presence and involvement have added great academic value to this conference. A special note of thanks to our invited speakers, Dr. B.N. Batmaja Priyadarshini and Dr. R. Mehala, for their enriching contributions. Your expertise has elevated the quality of the sessions and sparked new ideas and perspectives among our participants. We are deeply thankful to all academicians, researchers, and postgraduate students from various institutions who participated with enthusiasm and contributed meaningfully through paper presentations, discussions, and interactions. We also express our heartfelt gratitude to the sisters of our congregation, whose blessings, guidance, and quiet strength have been a great source of encouragement and inspiration throughout. Our sincere appreciation goes out to our dedicated faculty members, non-teaching staff, technical team, and support staff whose tireless efforts behind the scenes ensure the smooth coordination and execution of this conference. To our dear students and participants, your active involvement, curiosity, and eagerness to learn have been the true spirit of this event. Your engagement has brought life and energy to every session. As we conclude, let us carry forward the knowledge, insights, and connections we have gained on this day. May this conference serve the catalyst for future research, innovation, and collaboration in the dynamic fields of commerce and management. On behalf of the organizing committee, I extend my heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you. Your support and presence have made this conference a meaningful and memorable experience. Thank you all, and wishing you continued success in your academic and professional journeys.
As we draw this memorable academic gathering to a close, we thank each and every one of you for your active participation and presence throughout the conference. We hope this conference has sparked new thoughts and dialogues that will continue beyond these walls.